Are we live? I believe we are live. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. Wide awake, eyes wide open for Game 5 in South Beach. Yes, this is where the business has to be handled. Shout out to the 34 in the building. Shout out to the 18 people who hit that like button. You got guys like JB up in here ASAP early. But shout out to everybody from Stigma to Carlos to E Double D, Jose, Peter, Jack, Daniel, Walter, Dan, Ethan, D. Edwards, Fibbox, the mommy, Philly fans in Florida. Even Gary's in here. But we got to get to the intro.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we scream and fly, eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
This is the day. This is the game. So many years of NBA that we have to look at, that the team that is tied going into Game 5, when you go into Game 5 tied 2-2, the percentage, I do not have it on the top of my head, but if you know it in the chat and you're 100%, let me know. I just know that normally the team that wins Games 5 goes ahead and wins the series, and I believe this is huge, right? Embiid missed 2 games. Then he comes back and we're unstoppable, right? Nobody gives us credit. Nobody even considers the fact that Joel Embiid might be back. They just automatically said no Embiid, no W. And I wasn't mad at it because we proved to lose both games without Embiid. But here we are. Game 5, 2 in a row. We are in the house of the number 1 seed, and we're going to have to handle business there for sure. PJ's point of view said 82%. I thought it was in the 80s because I read it earlier in the morning, and I forgot it with everything that was transpired today. Y'all know that Philly Mike we can't stream on Tuesdays. I got too much going on business-wise, family-wise, to stream on Tuesdays, but I told you guys throughout this season, I won't stream Tuesdays regular season games, but there's nothing that's going to stop a playoff game, and Philly Mike made all that happen. 82% of the teams that win Game 5 go on in advance. Now listen, I'm going to play this twice before the game starts, and we're going to talk a lot. That's why I'm a little earlier than normal, right? Normally 15, but normally I'm a couple minutes late, but we got some stuff to talk about before this game, but I got to show you the little clip I got just in case y'all didn't see it. I don't know if y'all saw it. I dropped a video about an hour and a half ago. And we might have to talk about it. Key said we got to lock down on the defensive side, but we got this. Facts. Tyler Hero has made more shots. The Miami Heat in general were shooting better at their house. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like we did everything right. I went back and watched Game 4. Yes, we did contest some things, and we can move around differently with Joel Embiid in the lineup, but the Miami Heat did go ahead and miss their fair share of open shots. We're going to need that to fall our way for sure. Steven said, I can feel threes coming from Miami and Philly tonight. Okay, Jay Piaz, what up? JB, talking that talk. Philly John, channel member in the building. Carlos, another channel member. What's going on? Both of you. He said lose 2 in a row, lose 2 in a row and the MVP title. That's not happening. I'm with you on that. Same with Double D Sports Fanatics Podcast. My boy in the building. What's good, Mike? Embiid dropping a 40 burger tonight. The phantom of the process. He needs to be the phantom of the process. He needs to be the phantom of the process. But hold up. We're going to have to play. I just want to make sure that if I play it, I don't get demonetized, to be honest. Don't look like my last video was demonetized. Looks like we are able to... It's been up for what? How many hours now? Been up for about an hour and 36 minutes. An hour and 36 minutes. I made a little hype video with people down the Sixers, the mask. You know what I mean? Some of the things we did. We'll talk about it. I'll try to play a little bit closer. We got 99 people in the building, 49 likes. Let's get those likes up. Truancy, what's up with you? Let's get it. Dre said Duncan Robinson playing tonight. We got to lock him up too. Let's just talk about Duncan Robinson for a little bit because Eric Spoelstra made an executive decision to not play Duncan Robinson due to his defense, which I thought, okay, he has a reason, right? Why would I question Eric Spoelstra? Because he is a very good coach. But now I'm thinking, well, why are you playing Max Strus? How much better can Max Strus be on defense? And even though Strus can knock down threes, he's not the same player at the three-point line as Duncan Robinson. You give this guy $80 or $90 million, and you're telling me you can't find a role for him? Hey, I ain't mad at the game. But Duncan Robinson's last playoff game was against the Atlanta Hawks, and he shot 9 threes and made 8. Yes, he shot 9 threes and knocked down 8 threes. If the spacing is where it was at in Miami and Duncan Robinson is on the floor, we are going to have to cover him because he will knock down his open threes. That will spark Hero. That will spark Strus. That will spark the whole crew. Gabriel Vincent, a guy who low-key knows how to give the Sixers works with his space and his movement. I said this on Twitter, and some people commented on it and said, how does this make sense? I'm going to repeat what I said on Twitter, and you tell me if it makes sense or not. And by you telling me, will let me know if you really, really watch this series. Kyle Lowry being ruled out for the Miami Heat actually hurts the Sixers. People are scratching their head on Twitter like, what is this guy talking about? Why would the Miami Heat losing a starter hurt the Sixers? Well, if you watch this series, Kyle Lowry has been abysmal, has been horrendous, and he's getting starters minutes, and he's throwing up goose eggs. We're attacking him on the defensive side, right? We're picking and rolling him. We're getting him matched up with Joel Embiid at times, and he can't buy a bucket. So I wanted him to continue to play heavy minutes and struggle, but Kyle Lowry ruled out. I'm not saying Gabriel Vincent is a world beater, but he can knock down his open shots. The crazy thing is the 2 games Kyle Lowry started, Gabriel Vincent still came in off the bench and scored as much, if not more. So, Duncan Robinson and coming into the game and Kyle Lowry going out is something that the Sixers are going to have to pay attention to and adjust. I think we can exploit Duncan Robinson on the defensive side, as that's why he was denied minutes. However, you can't let this man shoot. Nikki said, did you say Lowry was ruled out? Yes, I read earlier today that he was ruled out, unless they came back and changed it. The last I read earlier today is that Lowry was ruled out. Let me double check. Kyle Lowry. Miami Heat ruled Kyle Lowry out for Game 5. Yes, he is ruled out. Philly's finest said Tobias. Busy Bias dropping 20. I'll take that from him all day, every day. Philly Tress said I agree. Maxie dropping 30. I'll take that for dang sure. 100 said I'm back. What it do? Tell y'all after Game 3 they made some differences and started dominating. Key is to rebound. Miami all night will win for sure, and we must. I repeat, must use Maxie. I agree with you 100. Stevens with the LOL. Carlos, what's up with you? Ethan said 60 burger for Embiid. I'll lose it. I'll lose it on the stream if he drops a 60 burger in Game 5, where 82% of the teams that win Game 5 get the series 2. They win the series, is what I was trying to say. Philly Tress said Lowry coming back threw off the chemistry. He has been trash both games. Exactly. And I actually had people on Twitter saying, how does that help the Sixers? Like, bro, watch the games. Watch the games, and you'll see. You know what I mean? Truancy said, what up, Mike? Or what up with Embiid being ruled questionable for Game 6? They announced that online after we won Game 4. Weird. Yeah, that is very weird. I mean, How do you win game 4 and he's questionable for game 6, but not game 5? There had to be a mistake. Remember, they did make a mistake at the Wells Fargo Center when they put on the screen former Philadelphia Eagle Devontae Smith is in the building. Former, right? And I got this weird yellow stain on my hand from my job today. We did something new, and I was wearing the wrong gloves, but it's going to come off. I got this cream to get it off, but it is wild. How we got yellow hand. Look like I've been eating Cheetos. Look like I've been eating Cheetos for sure. Dang, it's on the thumb. That's rough. Cody said, need Green to keep shooting. Yes, Danny Green has low-key been clutch for the Sixers downtown. I mean, back-to-back games, just very reliable. Listen, I would take another 20-burger, a 20-piece McNuggets from a guy like Danny Green, but I'm not even asking him to do that. I'm asking him to, whatever shots he does take, just make them, right? Shoot efficiently, knock down, and get to your spots. Don't commit dumb fouls where we got to put you out and bring Matisse unplayable on the offensive side, Thibault in, right? He gets going a little bit with James Harden on the floor, but still nothing crazy. I do got to give him credit. He did knock down the 3 earlier, last game, I should say. But it's still weird. Nikki said, I always listen to you from Texas if I'm driving and can't get to the TV. Thank you for always calling the game. Hey, shout out to you, Nikki. Thank you for always picking the Philly Talk podcast to listen to. Much love and respect. I said Miami wins game 5. We will see all about that. Alejandro said, look, I'm a Heat fan, but the Philly song is good. Can you please play it? What song? The song when we win? I cannot play that song. It's against my religion to play it before a win. So we're going to have to see what happens when we get it. T.Y. Stone said my guy got fired on his day off. That's what he said. That's what he said. Walter said 150 people watching, only 76 likes. Let's get them likes up. The like button is free. It's easy, and it don't cost a thing. And again, I got a family member who rocks with the Heat. If you've been watching this channel, we go back and forth. We had our discussion for today, but I think we're going to leave bygones be bygones because I got to rock all Philly all day. But listen, hit that like button. It brings more Heat fans. It brings more Sixer fans. Even though we got a bunch of Sixer fans in here already, it brings more of both parties. And it also brings NBA fans who want to stop by and enjoy the stream. So I'm asking you guys, let's get it to 100 likes before the stream. 7:30 start at 7:27. If you look up top right here where I'm pointing, Miami Heat are favored by 2.5. So us going into Miami South Beach, the Heat are favored by 2.5 after losing back-to-back games in Philly. Look at this. Tobias Harris in South Beach with the short shorts. And look at Charles Barkley. My man is large, larger than life. And he got the shorts on too. Tiffany said Joel Embiid, MVP Embiid, is going to drop 101 today. Hey, I just need something good from him. Good Boy said it brings the fans. That's for sure. Michael Noble, what up? Go Sixers. Let's get the score predictions in the chat. Anybody who thinks they know their score, drop it. And go ahead, Heat Nation. If you think the Heat are going to win, I need you to voice your opinion because we about to get it all. We're going to talk through it all on here. But Sixer Nation, let me know. Sixers, Heat, what is the score going to be? We need 3 more likes. Could we get a 3-piece real quick? A 3-piece? Bang, bang, bang. Let's get that 3-piece. James Wallen said, hit that like, brother. Hey, I wish I could hit it too. Like. I appreciate you. Asmar said Sixers winning 4-2. Facts. If the Sixers can win 4 in a row, that's not a sweep. It doesn't classify as a sweep, but it's the sweep after. It's rough. It's a rough time. It's a rough time. Philly Flyers, so let's go Sixer Nation, baby. M. Bird, you already know. JB with the first score prediction, 111-98 Sixers. Alex, 110-106 Sixers. Truancy, 122-109 Sixers. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Tiffany's, whoa. 100-point victory. I'll take it. Philly fans in Florida, 107-103. Close game. Gonna have me dying on the stream because again, the winner of this game wins 82% of the time. TV Stone 116-110 Sixers. Chitty says, I think this could be the Eastern Conference of Heat versus Bucks. We'll see about that. The Mommy 112, 106. James 114 to 111 Sixers. Jared 105, 107 Miami. Jared with the first Miami Heat pick. No, Gary says 99 to 92 low scoring game, but of course Gary's gonna talk like that. Ryan Rowe 117 to 104 Sixers. Carlos with the 115 to 103 Heat. Oh, whoa. No, he said Sixers. I misread that. DeLon said 108.99 Sixers. Peter Riley 103.99. So a lot of Sixer fans, the majority of the Sixer fans that are picking the Sixers to win still got it as a close game. Not too many blows at blowouts, which, I honestly will be shaking in my boots. Thank God I'm actually not wearing boots, but I would be shaking if this is coming down to a 2 or 3 possession game down the stretch because of how big this game is. And y'all know I wear my heart on my sleeve. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Sean D. Dawkins, what's up? 105, 100 Sixers. Philly Lily in the building. Sixer Nation, hashtag here they come. What's good, Mike? I'm in class right now, but I got to check in. Hey, make sure you get them studies good, bro. Make sure you get that junk right. But I appreciate you checking in. Toxic Joker said time to break the second round curse. Please, God, break the second round curse. I hate it. As you can see, talking about the second round kind of throws me off. It brings out the craziness in me because I've been dying to get out the second round. I've been dying to get out the second round. I pretty much preached that all off season after what happened in the Hawks series. And if you've been rocking with me for a minute, you saw how we were in the Hawks series. I was speechless. I was lost. That Sixers hat look right, Mike. Hey, shout out to you. Kate in the building. Let's go, Philly. I appreciate you for tuning in. Wesley said Sixers on a 11-0 run in the fourth to win it. Oh, that's what I need. I need to get up. I need to get hype, and then I need to be able to fall back and get ready to hit that song. Eagle Slayer 10870 Sixers. We got 250 in the building, 127 likes. This is the moment. As my guy said, 82% of the teams that win Game 5 go on and win the series. That means if whoever loses, they're not done, but there are physically an 18% chance to advance. 18%. Anything is possible, but I'm not trying to be on that 82%. I'm just not trying to be on it. Nope. Christopher said no cable at the crib. Philly Mike got me. Let's go Sixers. One like for my guy. Shout out to Christopher K in the building. Dan Reed, yeah, cool lid. Hey, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I like it. Here we go, though. Game starting in Miami. Tip is going to go to the Heat. Again, no Kyle Lowry. Gabriel Vincent is in the game starting for the Heat. They're going to kick it over to Strus. Strus in the game. They're going to give it to Tucker. Tucker finds Bam Adebayo. He's close to the elbow. Bam looking to get it to a guard. He finds Strus. Strus, top of the key, pulls for a three, and that is no good. First shot for the Heat is no good. I want them to continue in shooting bad. Here we go. Harden going to kick it over to Embiid. Embiid looking. Embiid driving. Pulls up from the elbow. Count the bucket. First basket for the Phantom of the process. Let's go. Here comes Gabriel Vincent. Finds Bam. Bam, top of the key, looking. Gives it back to Vincent. Around the screen. Vincent going to kick. Strus, one more pass, and he gets it right back. Loses the ball, but he'll regain. Ball movement from the Heat. Vincent going to give. Tucker going to float it up, and that is buckets. P.J. Tucker early in the game for the Heat. This is what happened last game, too. P.J. Tucker had 7 quick points and then fell asleep at the wheel. Harden going to find Maxey, a little ball movement on the perimeter. Maxey going to go around the screen, kick. Harris, a pass. Sixers just setting up the play. Embiid with 7 on the shot clock. Embiid, pump fake, driving, loses the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds, and they're looking for a foul. Maybe, yes, no, I don't know what the call is. What is the call? Eric Spoelstra is loving it, laughing. I don't know exactly what that means. Is that a charge on Embiid? No, they're going to call it was knocked out of bounds by the Heat, so it will be Sixers ball to inbound. Harden going to take the inbound. 4.1 seconds left on the shot clock. Harden looking. Harris. He going to catch, pull for three, and that is an air ball. Fading away in the corner. Can't get it to go. Vincent kicks. Butler got the ball. Trying to get something going early in the first quarter. Butler going to pull it back and reset. Butler going to pull for three. No good. Short off the front rim. Rebounded by Tyrese Maxey. Maxey bring the ball down. Kicks. Green thought about it. Dribble penetration. And now he pulls it back and gives it to Embiid. And Embiid cannot grab it. Slips off his hands. It will be a turnover. First one of the day for the Sixers. Shout out to Rob W. My guy. $2 super chat. Hi, Mike. Your voice tonight. Let's get it. Is back. It's still a little bit bad, but we gonna get it. Bam Adebayo, top of the key. He's gonna pull from the free throw line. Short. Miami continues to struggle from the field. Harris bringing the ball up. Hashtag here they come. Harris coast to coast. Floats it up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Heat. Both teams struggling. Score tied 2 apiece. Butler looking to go around the screen. Now he's gonna work against Embiid. Stepping back. 1 foot. Pivot. Kicks. Tucker gonna give it back. Butler going to pull for three, and that is good. Jimmy Buckets knocks down the triple. He's 1 of 2 from the three-point line, and it's a three-point ball game. Harden going to walk it up and find Embiid. Embiid trying to set up the offense. Gives it right back to Harden. Harden pulls for three. No good. And the Sixers are not starting off good. Shooting the rock. 1 bucket, a bunch of misses. Butler got the size advantage over Maxey. Back to the basket. Butler turning, spinning, floats it up off the glass. No good. But Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo comes through and dunks it on the return. Kyle Lowry sitting on the bench, and the Heat fans are giving them praises. Bam Adebayo with a cleanup for the days. Harden going to slow it down. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left of the first. Harden working against Tucker. Going to get the screen, try to give it to Green. He does. Green don't like the shot. Dribbles in the lane, kicks. Harris, corner, three. Bang! Tobias knocks down the first triple for the Sixers, and here we go. 2-point ball game. Gabriel around the screen, looking, working against Harris. Now he's going to go around another screen set by Bam. Vincent kicks. Bam in the lane. One more pass. They got 5 on the shot clock. Vincent got to put it up. He shoots for 3, and that is off the mark. Rebounded by Danny Green. Hashtag here they come. Harden pushing the pace. Embiid running and scoring in transition. Joel Embiid. Oh, my. Butler going to run coast to coast on Embiid and get the bucket. No hesitation. Didn't let Philly Mike celebrate at all. Butler gets the inbound and scores in about 2 seconds. Harden splits the defense and one! And one for James Harden. And the voice is fluctuating, but we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. Let's go. Harden absorbs the contact from Strus and gets the bucket. Chris Will said Harden is a point guard, Mike. What did I say he wasn't? What did I say? Harden, free throw up, and it is good. And the Sixers take a 1-point lead just like that. 7 minutes and 42 seconds left of the first quarter. Vincent going to bring the ball down for the Heat. Danny Green stepping up. They're going to kick. Butler has been hot for the Heat. Butler around the screen. Actually elects to go to the opposite side. Butler in the paint working against Harris, and he puts him on skates. Turnaround fadeaway. Jimmy Buckets getting into his element for sure. Harden going to walk it up with a 1-point deficit. Harden at the top of the key, going to go around the Embiid screen. Now he's going to pull back. Harden with 8 on the shot clock, trying to get it to the big man, and he does. Tucker's in front. 4 on the shot clock. Embiid got to put up a shot. Double team creeping. Embiid fade away. No good. Rebounded by the Heat. It's a 3-on-3, and Danny Green going to be called for the foul, tripping. Strus is the one who fell. Hold up, wait a minute. We got an MVP in the chat. MVP. The Heat will inbound. Richard Kane with the $5 donation. If I ran the Wells Fargo Center, I hired you. Best play-by-play announcer. Shout out to you. If I was getting paid like that, I'd keep my voice good. Stolen by the Sixers. Embiid in transition. Kicks. Maxey going to step back and now reverse. And it's a miss by the Sixers. What the heck did Maxey decide to do? Strus all the way, and he's going to slam it down. The Sixers' poor decisions turn into an easy 2 by the Miami Heat. Come on, Maxey. You had the layup. You stepped back. Harden crossing at the top of the key, driving in the lane, gets stripped. Another steal. Butler one-on-one, and he's going to dunk it. Maxey trailing, and just like that, the Heat are up 5, and it all stems from back-to-back poor plays. A turnover and a absolute missed opportunity. Embiid going to get fronted the ball, and another turnover. He throws it up, and it's caught by the Heat. Bad pass by Danny Green. Bam, transition, kicks. One more pass, Strus for 3. No! Strus knocks down the triple. And the Sixers find themselves down by 8, and Embiid is bent over. Just like that. You see how basketball is a game of runs? We literally got a beautiful rebound. Literally hit Joel Embiid in motion. Had Maxey. Maxey decides to step back, and then a chain of events that happens after that is just uncalled for. Once again, shout out to my guy Richard Kane with the $5 super chat. Appreciate the love, but oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Shay said, uh-oh. Wayne said Embiid in pain. He's definitely leaned over. I don't know what it is. I don't want to jump to conclusions. I don't know if he's just tired because he tried to hustle and save it. But, man, it goes from Maxey giving up on an open layup to a turnover by Harden to a turnover by Danny Green, and it could have just hurt Joel Embiid. Mario said, the Heat in 6, but it's a joke that Embiid didn't win the MVP. That Coach Spo got snubbed for Coach of the Year. Who won Coach of the Year? Matt says Embiid in pain. Yeah, we got to see what it is. Hopefully this commercial comes back. Put the prayers emoji. Prayers emojis in the chat. Prayer emojis in the chat. Prayer emojis in the chat. But Tyrese Maxey started the abundance of bull crap that the Sixers started doing. Listen, Maxey's never been a shy guy to go to the lane. Never been a shy guy to go to the lane. Now he just decides to pull back? Maxey just choked and cost us points. Big facts. Let's get them emojis in the chat while it's commercial. Them good emojis. We need to make sure Embiid is okay. The prayers in the chat are for Embiid. He was bent over in some frustration or pain. Hopefully he's just mad that he couldn't save the ball. Ruben said Miami's going to beat Philly. We're going to see about that. We're going to see about that. 450 people in the chat. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Make sure you hit that like button. There's no reason why we can't get 200 likes in the building. That brings in more Heat fans. It brings in more Sixer fans. It brings in more NBA fans. I'm not saying he's not fine, but at the end of the day, before it went to commercial break, he was bent over. He could have looked, he could have just been tired. He could have been upset. He could have been frustrated. But the announcer said it looks like Joel Embiid's in pain. With that being said, if he's good or not, I ain't taking no precautions. I'm all about that good karma, that good juju. Embiid up, looking pretty good. Mask off right now. Looks like he's going to be all right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We need 15 more likes to get to 200. Let's get it. Tone Chosen, what's up with you, my guy? Sports Addict. Nobody's injured. Embiid said, the announcer said it looks like Embiid is in pain. And I'm not going to wait to find out. Here we go. 8-point ball game. The Heat just went on an 8-0 run, all off a couple bad mistakes. Harris going to try to front the ball into Embiid, and a double team comes. Maxey kicking across, ball movement around the perimeter. They're going to get it to another bad pass. They're trying to force it to Embiid, and that is the third turnover. Joel Embiid is hustling. He just ran into the first row. Here we go. Tucker going to give it over to Bam Adebayo. Bam at the perimeter kick. Strus working against Maxey. He's going to go around the screen. Strus going to pull for 3, and that is good. Max Strus is hot. He got 6 points, and oh my goodness. Sixers absolutely just turning the ball over like a mug. Harden gonna drive, bring it back. Crossing kicks. Embiid thought about the 3. He gets triple teamed. Kicks. Maxey corner 3. No good. Rebounded by Danny Green. Kicks. Green gonna pull corner 3. No good. Back-to-back 3s and back-to-back misses. Here comes Jimmy Buckets. Heat on a 12-0 run. A 12-0 run. Max Strus another 3. This time it won't fall. Rebounded by the Heat, but an off-ball foul on Butler or Tucker, one of them. But he's screaming at the refs. Give that man a T. Give that man a T. Sixers are definitely turning the ball over at an alarming rate to start this game off. And every single turnover has been trying to force it to Embiid and not running an offense. And then you had the Maxey, just weird move. Harden going to drive in the lane, flip it up, and that is no good. Gets his own rebound, goes back up, and gets the bucket. He wants the foul call, no call, but we get on the board, and that stops the bleeding. Sixers trailing by 9. Hero in the game for the Heat, working against Harden. Hero going to go around the screen, and Harden stays on him. Butler working against Harris. Jimmy Buckets at the perimeter. Working against Tobias. He's going to kick it over to Dedmon in a game for the first time. Dedmon going to pull a long 2, and that is good. Dedmon knocking down the longest 2 possible. Pretty much a foot inside the 3. You got to give him that shot. You shouldn't be able to knock that down. Embiid, top of the key, going to kick it over to Harris. Harris going to go around the Embiid screen, kick. Niang in the game for 3. No good. And it's rebounded by the Heat. The Sixers are shooting horribly from the three-point line. Stolen, no. Dedmon's going to recover, kick it back out to Strus. Strus working against Maxey, going to find Butler. 10 on the shot clock. Butler around the screen, at the elbow, in the lane, working against Maxey and uses the upper body strength. Tyrese Maxey way too little, and Butler makes him pay. Harden going to walk it up. 13-point ball game. Harden in the lane, stepping back. Triple team comes on Harden. He flips it up, and that is good. Harden and another foul call. Won't get it, but the bucket is much needed. Here comes Hero, bringing the ball up. Going to go around the screen. Double team comes on Hero. Hero step back, kicks. Dwayne Dedmon for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Heat, and a foul. Jimmy Buckets on the boards again. Turnovers, rebounding. Turnovers, rebounding, turnovers, rebounding. Philly Jones said, we've been here before, no sweat. I'm with you. Bleed. It said, oh my God, y'all letting Dedmon hit shots? That's rough. That's rough. Big Hank said, Philly getting handled. Santiago said, Vamonos to Miami. Lord. Wayne said, play some defense and get some rebounds. I'm with you on that. Willie said, Dedmon got a clip, though. He got a clip? A clip? A chip? I don't know what you mean by this. Nuggets over the Sixers. You're at home. We playing. That's what you watch in the Sixers game, not the Nuggets. You won't see them until next year. Just a statistic said, man, we cannot rebound, bro. It's killing us. That Bam Adebayo clean up over Embiid. He went up over top top of Embiid. Chris said they're scoring off our turnovers, Mike. It's discipline, but it's early, right? Mario said, y'all in Miami now. Role players don't shoot well on the road. Heat and 6. Plenty of role players shot well on the road. We actually play better on the road. Check our record out. Check our record out. Check our record out. Mikey said Paul Reed playing. Nah, he's probably playing, but he's not in the game yet. He don't come in until Embiid goes out. And right now we can't afford to put Embiid out. Jack said Embiid over Jokic. Marcus, what's going on with you? Shay said, we the comeback kids. I mean, it's early in the game. It's too early to get upset. But if you have been watching me for a long time, you know I'm not going to stop. We're going to ride into the very end. But at the end of the day, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And when I see the same turnover 3 times in a row, trying to get Embiid to front to the basket, they're trying to get the defender in front of Embiid and throw that long pass to the basket where Embiid can catch it and go up. It's unstoppable. Only when you get the pass right. Danny Green, why are you throwing that pass? And Harden threw it now twice out of bounds. JC Sports Talk says, "Sup, Mike? What's good? It's early, but Harden is pissing me off when he turns the ball over. Just stop playing." Yeah, he just stops playing. I agree. But again, it's been 2 Harden turnovers, a Danny Green turnover, and listen, Harden had a beautiful pass to Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is running the break at 7'2", 280 pounds. He sees Maxi's a little ahead of him. Dishes it to Maxi, and Maxi Maxi loves attacking the rim. The dude pulls it back out and says, "Oh, what am I doing?" Comes back in, gets a contested reverse layup. Like, bro, what is you doing? Von said they need to make the MVP for after the finals. That's true. That's true. You might as well hold it. Big Earl said, "Yo, Mike, I'm over at my mom's taking a Kyle Lowry." Lord. K. Flemson and Harden got fouled problems. Sit him out. Here we go. Matisse Thybulle in the game for the first time for the Sixers. Tucker going to look for a guard, find Strus. Strus going to kick it to Hero. Hero thought about it. Now he's going to drive in the lane. Hero throws it up over Embiid, and Deadman gets the cleanup, but he don't get it to fall. But another second chance opportunity. Harris in transition, pull up from the elbow, and no good. Nobody can buy a bucket for the Philadelphia 76ers. That is Tobias' shot. Butler in the lane, stepping back over Embiid, no good. Rebounded by Harden. He's pushing the pace. Harden kicks. Thybulle on the wing gets it right back to Harden. Harris driving in the lane, slams it down with 2 hands. Tobias makes this a 9-point ball game. Butler already brings it down quickly. Now he's going to slow it down. Around the screen, Butler kicks it to Deadman. Deadman looking for a guard, finds Hero. Hero goes around the screen, working against Harden, kicks. Butler goes down low to Strus. Strus to the corner, and P.J. Tucker wide open. Tobias Harris sleeping on the job when it comes to defense. Too worried about the inside presence. Why are you worried about the inside presence when Embiid is on the floor? Go do your responsibility. Embiid at the elbow kicks. Harris for 3. Bang! Tobias making it up. It's a 9-point ball game. Here we go. Hero. Top of the key, going to go around the screen. Hero kicks. Tucker wasn't ready, but gets it anyways. Hero working against Harris in the corner, looking for somebody, finds Deadman. He's going to pull up, fading away. No good. Rebounded by Embiid. Harden gets the outlet. He got a 3-on-3. Harden attacking Deadman. Lays it up. No good. No foul call. And here comes Butler. Bringing the ball up. Butler in transition, driving, using his body, kicks. One more pass. Strus for 3. And Strus has now made 3 3-pointers. Max Strus has made 3 3-pointers. Harden going to bring the ball down slowly but surely. The game is They got 30 points in the first. Embiid, top of the key, pulls for a three, and that is no good. Embiid can't knock down the three. Butler going to bring it up. 27 seconds left. Game clock, shot clock different by about 9 seconds. Butler working against Harris, going to find Niang. Butler turning around, spinning. He's going to pull back, decides to kick it. Strus got 2 seconds on the shot clock, Harden in front. Strus just throws it up, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Basket will not count. Wow. PJ Tucker got a rebound on 2 Sixers. There were 2 Sixers boxing out PJ Tucker, and he got the rebound. 2 Sixers boxing out PJ Tucker, and he still gets the rebound. That is disgusting. Miami Heat to inbound it. That is disgusting. That's a definition of just being out hustled. And Duncan Robinson is in the game. So just when the Sixers don't need anybody else to make threes on the Heat, here comes Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson's last playoff game against the Atlanta Hawks, he made 8 out of his 9 3-point attempts. Listen, if they're talking trash, it's cool, but if they spam and get them out. The Heat are playing their brand of basketball. The Heat are forcing turnovers, which they can do because they got a good defense. They're knocking down their threes, and they're playing fast pace. We're going to get a foul on who? Embiid? Oh, wow. And now it's a shooting situation. This is ridiculous. $600 in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing, and it's greatly appreciated. The like button brings more fans in here, whether they're Sixer fans or Heat fans. And right now, the Heat fans are feeling pretty darn good with the way their team is responding to 2 losses in a row. Here we go. First shot up. Oh, wow. It's a technical. Duncan Robinson is in the game for the first time this series. Sharif said, "We not playing our game." That's facts. Scott, channel member, said Sixers can go from a championship level team to a lottery team faster than I ever seen. Shot up, and that is no good. And so the Sixers only able to score 19 points in the first quarter. Absolutely abysmal. I'm talking from a shooting standpoint, from a ball handling standpoint, from a play running standpoint. Just absolutely abysmal. When do you ever see Maxey run away from the basket in a fast break opportunity? Wow. I'm still on that. Clem said, "Mike, it's okay. You sound hurt right now." I'm upset. My team is losing. I'm not going to be thrilled about it. There's a lot of time left, though. A lot of time left. This is 2022. Runs can be made quickly. A 12-0 run, and we're back in the game. 12-0 run, and we're back in the game. Wayne said, "Bad quarter for the Sixers." Facts. Anthony said, "Some of y'all haven't seen a Sixers game before. We always come out like high school teams in the first and end up cleaning up house by the end." Yes, but still bad. I can't sit there and watch 2 or 3 turnovers, the exact same play, trying to force it on the backside of Embiid. I can't watch back-to-back same things. I can't watch things that I haven't seen. When have you ever saw Maxey run away from a fast break opportunity? So we're going to talk about it. We're going to regroup, and we're going to come out in the second quarter and play. Mr. 89 said, "Y'all don't want to play catch-up in the playoffs." Facts. Facts. Uncle Luke said, "Philly, stand up. Let empty the clip early. They don't have 100 rounds. Let's get it. They don't got 100 rounds. I'm with you on that. Rob 350 said Heat fans happy now, but we'll be crying later. Birdman 951. Nah, we can't talk. We can't be talking about firing Doc right now. We gotta be talking about winning games. That's all for the offseason at this point. John said it's not impossible. Anything's possible. 100. Said Game 5 is an aggressive round. That's all. You have to expect a game like this, Joel, and the Sixers. Facts. And if you got Strus knocking down threes, you got to be aware of that. You got to be ready to counter that. But again, the Sixers just got to get back in their game, right? Look, I'm not trying to downplay the Heat. The Heat are playing what they want, right? They're forcing turnovers. They're playing Embiid strategically, and the Sixers got to say, okay, they're playing Embiid this way. It's time for Harden and Maxey and Harris to shine, right? If you're playing Embiid that way, you gotta let other people shine. Shout out to my guy though, JC Sports Talk. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. My guy dropping a $5 banger. Keep up the good work, Mike. Keep hope alive. Y'all win this game. It's over in 6, but good luck. And, man, we're going to keep hope alive, but I cannot not talk about the bad plays. I have to acknowledge them. I have to embrace them, and then I got to move on quickly. But 19 points in the first quarter is, bad, but it's the way we got the 19 points. But I appreciate the love, appreciate the support, and we going to see what happens. I Am Beef said the Heat fans only show up when their team is relevant. Fair weather fans. Some of these, let me just say this. There's a lot of new Heat supporters on this stream, but there are some guys who've been here the whole time. There's some guys who've been here in every single game, so shout out to them for keeping it a buck. Here we go. Maxey going to bring the ball down. Khalid in the building. Let's get it. Let's stay positive. I'm all about the positive now. Forget the first quarter. We're in a new quarter. Harris going to find Maxey. Some movement around the perimeter. Maxey going to find Shake. Shake in the lane, kicks. Niang trying to put the ball on the floor, turning around, kick. Maxey, a deep three, and that is going to be no good. Rebounded by Paul Reed. Maxey going to give it to Shake. Shake for three. Bang! Shake melted in the game and knocks down the triple. Sixers only down 9. Hero around the screen, going to kick. Victor Oladipo in the game for the Heat. Duncan Robinson is still in the game. Strus going to kick. Hero for 3, and just like that, the Sixers get the rebound. Here comes Maxey on the wing. Going to kick it right back to Harris. Harris in the lane, one guy to beat, and he's blocked. Bam Adebayo said, not in my house. Literally, I thought Harris had the move on him, but Bam Adebayo coming and smacking it out of the left hand. That is a good defensive play right there. Harris, little mid-range jump shot, and that can't fall. That is Harris's sweet spot. He got to knock that down. Bam Adebayo bringing the ball down. Going to find Hero around the screen. Hero going to lob it up to Bam, and nobody's there. Paul Reed wanted no smoke on that one. Didn't even jump. Just allowed him to high fly over top. And it's an 11-point ball game. Harris going to kick. Niang going baseline. Loses the ball. Gets it back. Kicks. Shake thought about the 3. Now he's going to drive and draw a foul. Oh, no! Offensive foul. Never mind. Paul Reed couldn't have jumped because Paul Reed switched on to Tyler Hero because Maxey got beat around the screen. Let me put some respect on Paul Reed's name. Offensive foul, though. Come on, bro. I would have liked to see the replay. I hate when TNT don't show the replay. Duncan Robinson still in the game. Hero got the ball. Hero in the lane looking, kicks. Stolen by the Sixers. Maxey trying to run. He's going to kick. Harris in transition finds Niang for 3. And that is no good. Bunch of bum three-point shooters right now. Oladipo going to step back and reset. Going to go around the screen. They're going to kick. Duncan Robinson trying to put up his first 3. Driving in the lane. Loses the ball. Shake. Got 2 men to beat. Shake gonna kick. Maxey thought about the 3. Drive in. Kicks. One more pass. Harris in the lane. Turning. Kicking. Maxey 4-3. No good. Wide open threes missed by the Sixers. Bam running the floor. Gonna draw the foul. And it's a blocking foul now. Kind of looked familiar to me. Shake it looked like he did the same thing Shake did. All right, Niang was moving. Come on, Niang, keep your feet still. Bam Adebayo at the free throw line with an 11-point lead. Knocks down the first one. Tobias going to hit the bench for the first time of this game. OG said bad shot selection. I couldn't agree more. Just a statistic said can't make a shot. I agree. It's one of them games. Kate said this game going to go like the Warriors game last night, clutch in the fourth. We're going to need it. Look at this. Full court press, trapping Harden. And now the ball's stolen. Paul Reed. Why is Paul Reed dribbling the ball down? Is that Paul Reed or Shake? Bam going to kick. Oladipo on the wing working against Harden. Oladipo kicks. Martin in the game for the first time. Caleb going to Euro step over Niang and just bully him. Timeout taken by the Sixers, and we're trailing by 14. No defense, no offense. You can't even inbound the ball. Can't even inbound the ball. Can't even inbound the ball. You're talking about they inbound the ball. Harden gets trapped. And who do they send back? It could have been Shake. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Come on, guys. I know you are better than this. Princess said we just warming up. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Kane said Niang is not playing good right now. Young Stingray said, sup, Philly Mike. Tone said Paul Reed looked like a deer in headlights. Was it Paul Reed or was it Shake? But why would you send your center to come help out the double team on Harden? Come on now. Embiid's on the bench. Embiid's on the bench right now. Adam says, seems like we can't shoot in Miami. Yeah, I mean, but look, the first 2 games, you weren't getting as good of looks because Embiid wasn't on the floor. You're getting good looks. I've seen Maxey's now had 2. Like, Maxey shot the 3 ball 4 times. Maxey shot the ball 4 times. 2 were wide open. 2 were a little bit, on the move, on a run. Princess said Sixers, who else? My bad. I wasn't sure. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. Dre said, why is Niang even in? I mean, that's what we're forced to do. Vince said Niang was never playing good. Not this series. The dude knocked down like 1-3. And I was about to forgive him for that 1-3. Carlos said Doc needs to put fire under their butts. I mean, they got to know too. Mario said, putting the trolling of the Heat and 6 aside, this feels like a series where each team shoots great at home but can't shoot on the road. Yeah, so far the evidence, the tape exactly suggests that. But that's where you don't want to play too crazy, right? In the sense of this game is not over, so I'm not going to concede it yet. It looks disgusting, but I'm not going to concede it. Y'all can concede it if you want. Sixer fans that are giving up and Heat fans that believe it's over, go ahead and do what you do. With that being said, we still got one more at home and then one more in Miami, but the script got to get flipped. Jay Will said, time for Korkmaz. See what he can do. It sucks when we're that desperate. Shout out to Toxic Joker for joining the channel membership. Appreciate the love, Toxic Joker. Welcome to Philly Talk 24/7. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Jeff said, Mike, I was trying to limit myself to a pint of vodka tonight, but the Sixers are going to make me kill a fifth. Good thing no work tomorrow. Dang, no work on a Wednesday? I would love that to be me right now because I would be drinking with you guys. Just a statistic said, wow, the Sixers might as well just inbound the ball to Miami. Lord have mercy on my soul. All right, we're back. That was my little woosah. We back. Here we go. Maxey going to bring the ball up. Fine. Shake Milton. Sixers trailing by 14. Maxey working against Caleb Martin. Going to kick it over to Harden. Harden over to Shake. Ball moving around the perimeter. Shake going to drive and throw it off the glass. That is good. Shake Milton with the little floater off the glass. And that's a good way to just come out the timeout with a bucket. Oladipo going to kick it over to Martin. Martin working against Niang. Hero still in the game. Some ball movement for the Heat around the perimeter. They're going to lob it up to Martin. No good, but he gets it. Martin in the paint going to reset. Oladipo driving, kicks. Bam, going to try to go up, and he's going to be blocked. But a foul, late foul on the Sixers. James Harden is going to be called for the foul. Where's the foul? Can I see the replay? Bro, let me see this replay. Stop playing with me. I just want to see it. 12-point ball game. Bam Adebayo at the free throw line. Can I see the replay? 5 points for Bam Adebayo. 2 of 4 from the field. He's at the free throw line. And, of course, TNT is not going to show me the replay. First shot up, and it is good for Bam Adebayo. Lead increased to 13. TNT got to show me a Clorox sponsor and not show me the replay. Bam still at the free throw line. They're going to shoot the second one, and that is no good. Okay, at least the ball don't lie. Harden going to bring the ball down, working against Oladipo. They're giving a little press coverage for the Sixers. Maxey going to give it right back to Harden. 11 on the shot clock already. 8 minutes and 12 seconds left for the second quarter. Harden around the screen, working against Oladipo. Kicks. Shake in the lane, driving, uses the left hand off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Paul Reed. And one! Paul Reed! Right out of the G League. Gonna get the board and the and one. These are the little plays you need to happen if you want to make a comeback. Shake gonna go off the glass, no good. Paul Reed against 2 Miami Heat defenders. Who wants it more? You gotta have that dog in you. Let's go. Let's get hyped. Chance to put it down by 10. Come on, Paul Reed. Let's go. Completes the and one. Now it's time to lock up on defense. 8 minutes and 3 seconds left for the second quarter. Sixers going to press. Shake and Maxey working on the guards. Hero bringing the ball up. He's in the cross half court. Hero kicks. Oladipo in the lane. Pulls up mid-range. No good. And we're going to get an off-ball foul on who? It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Sixers. So another opportunity for the Heat. Sixers play good defense on that one. Chris Haynes on the sideline. Actually, Oladipo just missed it. Hero going to kick. Martin's going to pull for a 3. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Niang fronts it to Maxey. Maxey in transition all the way. Floats it off the glass and draws the foul. Can't get the bucket, but Maxey will shoot 2 free throws. Let's go. Embiid still on the bench, probably going to come in right now when Maxey's shooting, if I would guess. Maxey going to shoot 2 free throws with the opportunity to get it inside 10. This game is far from over. Philly Mike just got to talk about what's going on. I can't let the Sixers off the hook. I'm not the coach, but I got to correct what I see. And here comes Joel, Hans, and Embiid. But it looks like Paul Reed is going to stay on the floor. Paul Reed is staying on the floor, so that's one less shooter the Sixers have. One less shooter, but one more rebounder. James said another crap first half. Hey, let's go. We about to come back. It's all about the comeback. We live in the moment right now. Here we go. 674 people. Let's get this over 350 likes. The like button is free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. Butler bringing the ball up, working against Shake. And Eric Spoelstra elects to take a timeout. So a timeout taken by the Heat. Sixers only trail by 8. It is an 8-point ball game. The Sixers actually played bad basketball. So to be down 8 with the Heat making their threes, the Sixers missing the threes, the Heat not turning it over, the Sixers turning it over, I ain't mad at where we are going forward. But I can see that brand of basketball in the first quarter. 19 points in the first quarter. Sixers already got 10 in 5 minutes of this second quarter. Here we go, though. I'm not sure how I feel about it, right? You keep Paul Reed in. That means you got a hustler. That means you got a big guy down low to rebound, but it's one less shooter around the perimeter, right? So you got to pick your poison. Right now, the Sixers can't make their shots. So why have shooters out there that can't shoot? Because now you're missing and getting out rebound. I guess if you got to pick one, go ahead and try to get the rebounds, and then hopefully, Danny Green and these guys get right in this later in this game. Toxic Joker said it ain't over till it's over. That's the attitude I want to talk about. It ain't over till it's over. Let me give you a wrench, my guy, Toxic Joker. Of course, you know the rules in the sense of only time people out for racism and spamming and threatening people's life. If somebody says the Sixers stink, come on, we bigger, we better, we stronger than that. We bigger, we better, we stronger than that. There's no reason to do that. Why we time him out? What'd he say? AJ said, you're in the Philly Talk podcast, Mario. What'd he say? Did I talk to him? No, it's not that it's not a good call. Did you not? Got to clean out your ears, bro. I said I want to see the replay. Again, I'm going to miss things. And that's why when I see the play, I give the call, whether it's the right or wrong thing. But that's why I like to see the replay to see if I was wrong or I was right or I was right or I was wrong. Did they miss it? Did they not? That's all. I want to see the replay. That's it. Then I see the replay. I say, yep, Harden smacked them. That's a good call. That's it. Bobby said it's pretty much over, bro. I mean, if it might be over if it's past your bedtime. It might be over if you got to go night-night. Night-night. It's a school night. It's a school night. Corey said Heat winning 104-98. I'll remember that. We'll see. Michael Noble said that guy spam galore. Oh, shout out to you, bro. JC Sports Talk said down 8 with piss poor shooting. That's what I'm talking about. And let me get my guy a wrench. I don't know how he don't have a wrench. Shout out to him. James said, you are doing a great job, brother. Yeah, I appreciate it. We the best. DJ Kali in the building. I don't know. I think he's a Heat fan, though. So why am I giving him prayers? He a Heat fan, I believe. Ethan said, for those who are saying the game is over, just do us a favor and schnock it off. Here we go. Oladipo going to inbound. Dedmon in the game. He's going to lose the ball but recover. Butler kicks it over to Hero. Is that Hero or Robinson? Robinson in the game. Oladipo for 3, and he knocks it down. Victor Oladipo faked the pass to Hero, and the Sixers bit heavily. Oladipo knocks down the triple. An 11-point ball game. Maxey going to find Shake. Shake driving in the lane, trying to use his little two-step. Misses, gets his own rebound, and misses that one too. Here comes Oladipo in the Heat. Kick. Robinson for 3. And that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Paul Reed in the game, still with Embiid, and grabs the board. Harden on the wing. Going to drive in the lane. Euro step kicks. Paul Reed losing the ball, but it was last touch by the Heat. It will stay Sixers basketball. Philadelphia said, Miami Heat fans, your culture is about Udonis Haslem warming up the bench. Donovan said, let's go Heat Nation. Samar said, we got the Sixers. Eric G in the building. I'm with Carlos. Turn that hat around. We might have to do the turnaround hat. That might be what it is. We're gonna have to wait till halftime though. Here we go. Embiid gonna draw the foul. Can't get the bucket, but we'll go to the line for 2. Embiid got to play the rest of this 6 minutes and 38 seconds for sure. He got to play this, and he has to be aggressive. He has to get the Heat in foul trouble. He got to do it. Mask is up while he's shooting free throws. You can see him blinking that eye. Here we go. Embiid. Free throw line. First one is up, and it is good for Joel Embiid. Eric says Sixers going to come out in the second half. Need that. AJ said if y'all hit the like button, I'll put y'all in my prayers. Let's go. Let's get it to 350 likes. The like button is free. It's easy, and it brings more NBA fans, whether you're Sixers, NBA, Heat, whatever. Both free throws made by Joel. The lead is now once again 9. 40-31, 6 minutes and 30 seconds left for the second. Butler on the wing, driving kick. Dedmon in the lane stops. He's going to reset to Oladipo. Oladipo driving, spinning, turning, and he gets it right back from Dedmon. A little two-man game. Oladipo going all the way, no good. Tipped up, and it's going to fall to Embiid. He hits the ground, and it goes right back to Oladipo. Joel Embiid gets hit in the face right by his eye. He lets the ball go to Oladipo, and Oladipo gets a quick score. That's how is that not a foul? And now Doc Rivers gets a technical for defending Embiid. Wow. Embiid looks destroyed with that eye. Dedmon didn't smack his face. Dedmon smacked the ball in his face. Oh, wait, did he smack him in the face? Dedmon didn't smack him in the face. Dedmon smacked the ball right in his face, right on that cheekbone. And then Joel Embiid just dropped the ball. And then Oladipo got a quick 2. And then Doc got teed. Moment of silence. Here we go. We back. Peter said, same old story. AJ said, Bobby Digital, what you smoke? Sixers trailing by 11 after the Embiid knockdown. It wasn't a foul because Dedmon hit the ball. He hit it perfectly right into the right side of his eye. Like, that ball couldn't have hit any more perfect. It looked like a foul. That's why Doc Rivers ran onto the court, rightfully so, protecting his player. But now not only did Embiid drop the ball and give a free 2 to Oladipo, he gets the free 2, and now they get some technical shots too. So this game is going way out of the way you want the Sixers to have it. I mean, not only is it poor shooting, but now that's a 5-point swing. That's a 5-point swing with Embiid dropping the ball, and I can't get mad at him for dropping the ball. I mean, you get hit in a broken face. Your face already broken. Last time he had this injury, he was out for 3 weeks. Danny Green going to get trapped. He's trying to find someone open. Thibault going to give it over to Harden. Harden got the ball, kicks. Maxey driving in the lane. The Heat close, and they're going to get the steal. That double team comes quick when the Heat try to implement it. Butler gonna kick it across court to Hero. Hero in the lane, looking, driving over, and he's blocked. It's gonna stay here. Heat ball. Last touch by the Sixers. Embiid's still in the game, but the mask is on, back on tight. It wasn't really a dirty play. Dedmon tried to strip the ball. It just wrong place, wrong time. The ball hit right at his cheekbone. Butler gonna get the easy lay and the foul. Jimmy bucket, get the foul. I got it. Five-point swing, and now and one. Butler's getting into his bag. I mean, wow. Danny Green tried to get out the way. Butler to complete the and one, and he does. Here we go. Embiid gonna fade away. No good. Short off the front rim. Sixers trailing by 15. This is the largest lead of the game for the Heat. Butler working against Embiid. Stepping back. Now he's going to get it over to Dedmon. Dedmon gets right back to Butler. He'll pull for a three. No good. Rebounded by Jimmy Buckets. He gets his own rebound off his own miss. Butler going to go back door. Oladipo gets the bucket. And that full court press is still on. The Heat are not slowing down. They're playing higher with higher intensity. Maxey going to kick to Embiid. Corner three for Danny Green. Bang! Danny Green silencing the crowd, but the lead is large. Oladipo still got the ball. Oladipo working against Danny Green, driving around the screen. Oladipo stepping back. Trying to look, finds Hero. Hero, jab step, in the lane, kick. Oladipo for three. No good, but it's rebounded by the Heat. Another rebound. Offense and glass has been ridiculous. Hero going to drive, step back, kick. Oladipo gets stripped by Maxey. Maxey, no one in front of him, going to go up and slam it by two. And just like that, the lead is back to 12. That's why you don't give up. A 5-point swing, though. 5-point swing for some bull jives. They're going to kick it over to Butler. The Heat are winning by 12. 4 minutes left for the second. Butler around the screen, looking. Working against Embiid, going to find Tucker. Tucker looking, gets it over to Oladipo. He's stepping back, working against Harden. Oladipo going to float it up, and a foul is called. Oh, my goodness. 12-point ball game. Technical fouls by Doc. Lost possessions by Embiid. By getting smacked. Turnovers. Got to clean this stuff up. We're in Miami's house. Although we beat Miami twice and I felt confident, Miami is no slouch. They caught us sleeping and they attacked. They're coming with the full court press. They're coming prepared. 15 points in game 4 for Victor Oladipo. He's at the free throw line, knocks down both. Lead is pushed back to 14. Harden going to get the inbound. Now the Heat loosen up on the pressure. 9 minutes, 9 points for Victor Oladipo. He's been big off the bench. Harris going to find Embiid. Embiid working against Bam. Pull up from the middle, and that is no good. Embiid can't even get a bucket from his sweet spot. Here comes Buckets. Butler on the wing. Working against Harris. Going to go around the screen. Butler trying to give it to him. Now he's going to pump and try to get it to Bam. He does. Bam working against Harris, and he kicks, but a foul is on the play. Man, they're doing what we're supposed to be doing, right? We are supposed to be going to the rim. We are supposed to be getting them in foul trouble. And here we are playing this finesse type of game and letting the Heat bully us. And Bam Adebayo at the free throw line, first shot up, and that is no good. This, of course, the Heat are in a bonus. So every little foul, whether it's a foul all the way on the opposite side, whether it's a legal screen, whether any ticky-tack foul will result in the free throws for the Miami Heat for the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Here we go. Shot up, and that is good for Bam Adebayo. 15-point lead for the Miami Heat. Harden bring the ball up for the Sixers. Around the screen, Harden going to kick. Danny Green thought about the three. Now he'll pull it, and that is no good. Danny Green can't knock it down. Here comes Bam bringing the ball up for the Heat. He's at the elbow, finds Butler. Butler working against Harris, gets the switch onto Embiid. Kicks, Tucker for three, and it is good. PJ Tucker from the corner. Sixers trying to cheat on that coverage, and PJ gonna knock it down from the corner. And Embiid throws the ball to Maxey, not even looking. Embiid throws the ball to Maxey, and he's not even looking. Whether that's on Embiid or Maxey, this is not how you want to be playing in Game 5. Oladipo gonna kick it over to Butler. Butler at the elbow working, driving in the lane, pumping, fading away. Thank God Butler traveled because he knocked it down. It was a travel, though. Let me see this. Now they're showing the thing. Harden around the screen. Sixers trailing by 18. Danny Green for three. Bang! Thank you. 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. Green with 6 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 4 from the three-point line. Oladipo going to go around the screen. That's a carry. Going to give it over to P.J. Tucker. Oladipo at the elbow, pulling up, and that is buckets for Oladipo. They're finding their spots. Oladipo is huge off the bench. 11 points, I believe he has, in 10 minutes probably. Harden working against Strus. Carlson, now he's going to reset. Harden with 12. Carlson stepping back. Double team comes. Bang! 2 guys in his face. They're going to try to get the ball down low. Stolen by the Sixers. Embiid bringing it up. Going to kick it over to Harden. Harden bringing it up with 1 minute and 24 seconds left. Harden, top of the key, working against buckets. Harden, step back three. And that one won't fall. Rebounded by the Heat. If he would have made that one, I would have been lit. Oladipo going to find Bam Adebayo. They're looking to get it to Strus. They do. Strus looking, kicks. Little two-man game. Now it's going to go to Oladipo. Oladipo in the lane looking, tries to find Bam, and it's deflected. And they're going to get what? What is that, a turnover on Oladipo? Here we go. Sixers trail by 14 with 50 seconds left for the half. This has been a horrible half for the Sixers. Credit to the Heat defense, though. They played a part in that. Harden around the screen, kick. Maxey going to drive baseline, go up, and he is fouled. That is a huge foul. Maxey hits the floor pretty hard. Shot clock was down to 2.8. Wait, what is going on? Shout out to Philly fans in Florida with the $2 super chat. Wish we had games with our dirty players. Wish we had games without dirty play and crooked refs. Hey, shout out to you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it. Maxey shooting free throws. That's crazy. I definitely don't like the officiating's been bad all through the playoffs, I think, all around. We just got to play our brand of basketball. I said football. Maxey knocks down both free throws. Murder Music said, chill, Mike. What I say? What I do? What I say? Mike tweaking? Are we talking about the yawning? What we talking about? I don't know. I'm feeling a little out of my element, but it's still only a 12-point game. Bam, top of the key, going to go in the paint, working against Embiid, stepping back, and that is no good. Sixers with 20 seconds left. They can make it a 10-point or 9-point ball game. If they make it a 9 or 10-point ball game, you got to feel excited just because of how poorly they played. Here we go. Harden, top of the key, working. Double team comes. They're going to kick. Harris going to pull for a three, and that is off the mark. Harris can't knock down the triple, and the Sixers go into the half down 12. Little Miss said, let's go Miami. Been here all games. Peter Riley said this game is laughable. Ethan said, schnock it off. Philly Jackson said, get that comeback in the second half. Yeah, we're going to have to talk about that for sure. Mario said, Philly fans love to cry about the fouls, but had no problem with the Heat players having 4 fouls. I'm not crying. Ryan said Embiid is not a dirty player. He's not. I don't think he wasn't talking about Embiid. Kane said Tobias be shooting straight bricks from 3 sometimes. I mean, the team is shooting bad. Let's go ahead and check some stats out real quick. So the Sixers are shooting 37.5% from the field. Not from 3, from the field, 37.5. The Heat are shooting 47.7. Both teams shooting around 35, 38% from the 3-point line. Look at these offensive rebounds, though. Actually, it's closer than normal. 19 rebounds to 14 rebounds, but 6 to 5 when it comes to offensive. Fast break points are right around the same, but points in the paint, the Heat are dominating by 10-plus points in the paint. Largest lead, 18, and our largest lead is 2. Sloppy game, but look, you got to credit Miami. They're definitely closing out on the shooters. Not really so much the shooters. They're closing out on any type of penetration. The Miami Heat are actually building a wall. The Great Wall of China, right? They're not letting Embiid front themselves in the paint. They're not letting Harris, Embiid, even Maxey, who don't like to post up, but he likes to drive. They're not allowing it. Bold Brew said Embiid looks concussed. Don't say that. Jason said Sixers need to take this game so they can close out at home. I hear you. Double D Sports said we need to hit some shots. So it's as simple as that. But that is exactly what went wrong for Miami last game. They just could not hit shots, and now we're starting to feel the wrath. FC7 said Embiid allowed 3 Raptor players to step on Rookie of the Year Barnes' ankle. Embiid elbowed 3 Raptor players and stepped on rookies. Things happen. You got to see how it happened. Was it a purposeful one or not? Anybody that says Joel Embiid's a dirty player is just retarded at this point, or dumb. Let me take that word back. They don't even get that word. They're just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Jay Quest said we're not looking good. That's facts. Mario said this game ain't even close to over. My Heat need to stay focused and keep making shots. Martin Lynn says so much for JoJo's revenge tour. Such a letdown from our boys. It's not over yet, Martin. Come on, man. Come on, man. Philly fan D said not losing because of the refs. Shooting 38% won't cut it. Yes, I have to say that the referees, I don't like the referees in any game so far, really, right? Whether you want to call either way. But the main reason we're losing this game is because we're turning the ball over. We're playing lackluster basketball. And it all stems down to just being out-hustled, outworked, outmatched at times, and not being able to knock down your shots. Not being able to knock down your shots. As simple as that. But I do got to credit the Heat's defense. The way they're switching, they're not allowing Embiid to get the ball deep. We all know, we've seen it throughout the series. When Embiid gets the ball deep in the paint, it's over. They're not allowing him to get where he needs to be, right? Maxey can't even get in the lane. He goes to drive, the wall closes. Harden, the wall closes. You know, early in the game, we were forcing the ball to Embiid, and they were putting up the wall and not allowing the ball to be in. At that point, you got to say, okay, we can't get it to Embiid. We got to run something else, and then eventually Embiid will get freed up if other players are knocking down their shots. Simple as that. Let's get this to 400 likes. Let's get this to 400 likes, though. Wicked said Philly by 7. I hope you're right, bro. As a Miami fan, it's way too early to say who's going to win. A shout out to you. 100 said, are you kidding me right now? The Sixers stats is terrible as far as rebounding. A player for 2 quarters, man. You kidding me? 2-3 rebounds a person. If one, just know that can yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Von Smoke says Jimmy just scores too easy at times. Truancy, this feels dirty though, but there's a lot of lack of effort. I mean, look, the play looked like Denman smacked Embiid in the face, but he really did smack the ball into Embiid's face. Can't exactly get mad at that. Sexton said they dang sure need to talking to in the locker room. Yeah, I mean, I think you just got to be a sense of urgency, just a sense of urgency. Like Embiid is settling from threes. He's shooting the ball outside. And Embiid is not making none of his shots either. Toxic Joker says, sometimes I wish we didn't let Jimmy go. Listen, Jimmy's a dog. I would love Jimmy on this team. Listen, Jimmy's not a great three-point shooter. He's not going to, but when he wants to turn it on, he got what I love in certain players. He got the love of the game, and he got a dog in him, right? Jimmy Butler is not going to shoot a lot of threes. He's not going to make all these fadeaways. He's going to get buckets the dirty way. And I say dirty, not like as a dirty player. He's going to work for him, right? When his shot is not on, he grinds, he rebounds, he fights, and then he does knock down some threes, right? He's just always been a player that I like, and he carried he was a big part of why we almost beat the Raptors. Remember the quadruple boop, 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 boop? That ugly stuff. Joseph said he ain't winning no championship this year. Let's be real. I mean, if they beat us, they have if they beat us, they have as much chance as anybody else. Trey said, I don't understand how they get offensive rebounds with Paul Reed and Embiid on the floor. That was only for a little bit, though. Shout out to my guy, AJ, for dropping a $4.99 donation. MVP. He said, play the hype video, Mike. Let's get the fans hype, bro. Love from Orlando. All right, we got to play the hype video. Let's play the hype video. My guy dropped a $5 donation. Here we go.
What chance do you give the 76ers against the Heat, Stephen A?
0. Ain't no chance. Ain't no way in hell the Miami Heat are losing to the Philadelphia 76ers in South Beach. It's just not going to happen, okay? Because without Embiid, you're not winning.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
With a standing ovation, a 6-point lead. Harris with a jam.
We still got another half of basketball. We still got another half of basketball, and we got to come out focused, right? I can only go off the energy the players give me. I can only go off the players the energy gives. I can always go off the energy the players give me. Sorry, I try to do two things at once and read the chat, and I got messed up. But here we go. Here we go. Second half will be in the books sooner rather than later, and we are going to have to play a better brand of basketball. At the end of the day, turnovers, out-rebound, out-hustle. I credit Miami Heat for being a disruptor against the Sixers, but we have to get the dub. I didn't make that video because I was just being funny. I felt it. I feel it. It ain't over until it ain't over. You know what I mean? It ain't over. Ethan, talking to Ukraine train. She said, heck yeah, YOLO boy. Said, I like where we're at right now after that, all that down 12. Yes, if you look at the grand scheme of things, definitely. A Skeletor 70 channel member, what's up with you? He said, when this series comes back to Philly, they should give Embiid a Philly MVP trophy and call it. Yeah, I hear you. K. Flem said, sorry, Mike, but we've seen this before. I highly doubt Philly makes this a game. Hey, we about to see. We about to see. Mario said, Chuck trying to say Embiid playing bad because he's mad about not winning the MVP. Like, what? He's not playing well right now because he's hurt. Yeah, Chuck be going crazy at times. Like, Chuck just talks at this point. He really do just talk at this point. Ukraine talking about Gary. Just a statistic said we'll see if the Sixers got any heart left. We'll see. Couple minutes. Family football. Talking that heat stuff. Be Fool and said, I didn't know you only stream Philly. I was looking for you yesterday. Oh yeah. I only do the Philly games. It's because this ain't just a streaming podcast. I do Philly streams. That means Sixers and Eagles play-by-play, but I also do Sixers and Eagles videos in a sense of like news, rumors, opinions. You know, I do 10 to 15-minute recorded videos. I do live streams to talk about the games, and then I do the play-by-plays. But once it gets down to the nitty-gritty and stuff like that, like last year, I did the Eastern Conference Finals when the stinking Sixers lost to the Atlanta Hawks. I did the Hawks versus Celtics. I did the Hawks versus Bucks, and I did some of the championship stuff. So, knock on wood, I'm rocking with the Sixers until they're out, but I'll probably do a couple of unrelated Sixers streams because I do like watching basketball. But that is sometimes the time when I'm not watching a Sixers game, that's the time for me to watch basketball on my couch, chilling, checking Twitter, talking trash, blah, 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 blah. RJ Lucas coming in here with that Negadelphian in him. You know what I mean? I understand some people just have that in them, right? Listen, some of my closest friends are Negadelphians in the sense that they always got to say something bad. Look, I rock with a couple people who are Negadelphians, but I can't be that way until it's over. If the Sixers lose, I can be super negative because I'm going to talk about what I feel, what's in my heart, what's in my brain, and I'll talk about it. I'm not afraid to criticize people, but I can't say it's over when the game still has minutes. As long as there's minutes on the clock, I can't say it's over. When the clock strikes the time of 0, well, then I say, trash. Just like I was talking about Maxey just doing weird stuff and hard and then the shooting and the whatever, but I can't fully give up. Ever. Carter said, I want the Heat. I want the Heat. You mean I want the Heat? I don't know what you're trying to say. 76er Eagle headache. Why are the Heat fans here? Go to your content creators channel. Mikey in the building. What's up with you, bro? You don't got a wrench? Let me get you a wrench, my guy. Eagles fans said Boston going to the finals. We'll see. Mario said, oh, by the way, my Dolphins are about to be better than the Eagles. Just saying. Hey, I don't think Tua is better than Hurts, so we're going to have to see where that goes. I'm still not sold on Tua. I'm not saying I'm sold on Hurts fully. They both got some steps to take for sure. You got Tyreek Hill, we got AJ Brown, we got Jordan Davis, we got N'Kobe Dean to steal the draft. I don't know about that. We'll see. We went to the playoffs last year. Y'all didn't go to the playoffs last year, so we were in year one of a rebuild and made the playoffs. Still, you got to put some respect on that, my guy. I like what the Dolphins have done though, but they did trade Devontae Parker. I mean, he's been injured a lot, but it is what it is. We'll see how y'all do. I do like Jalen Waddle. Skeletor talking to Mario, when in 2075? Raekwon said we're going to win the series. Super Bowl, fly, Eagles, fly. That's what I'm talking about. That's the direct opposite of being a Negadelphian. The mommy said, man, that was a disgusting first half by us. Barkley with the worst comment ever. I agree. Tua Tagovailoa. All right, here we go, though. We are only down 12. We are only down 12. Let's get it to 400 likes. There's no reason why. If you look down at your device and realize you ain't hit that like button, hit it. It is free. It is easy. It don't cost a thing. And it's greatly appreciated. And it does bring more Heat fans and Sixer fans and NBA fans and just anybody and everybody. Hit that like button. Dang, I need some more water, bro. Hey, yeah, I'm not going to write off Tua, just like I'm not writing off Jalen Hurts. But did you see how nice the Eagles draft was? Whew. And we got 2 first-round picks for next year and an extra second pick for 2024. Like, the future is bright. Hold up. I can barely look at it. That's how bright it is. Here we go. The game is about to come on. A shout out to y'all being the real MVPs for hitting that like button. Shout out to y'all. I'm about to text my wife to bring me water. She's going to be upset. She's going to be upset. Here we go. Harden bring the ball up, working against Max Strus. They're going to give it to Embiid. Embiid, high post. He's actually at the three-point line, working against Bam Adebayo. Embiid going to come to the elbow and knock it down. Joel Embiid, first shot up and first shot good. That is a good sign because he's been off the mark. Here we go. Butler trying to get it over to Tucker. Tucker, top of the key, finds Bam. Bam working against Embiid. Embiid giving him space. He's going to kick. Butler, one-on-one, another pass, ball movement for the Heat. 3-ball from Strus, no good. And he's going to chase down his own rebound. Chase down his own rebound. Strus driving, lays it up, buckets. So just like that, the Sixers come out and get a good defensive stand and then give up another offensive rebound. Here comes Harden, trailing by 12. Going to kick it over to Embiid. He's at the free throw line. Double team comes. Embiid's going to kick. Harris 4-3 short, and Embiid gets Green gets tripped. Strus driving, lays it up, and draws the foul. That's Harden again. Come on, bro. Scott said offensive rebounds are ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Shot up, and that is good for Strus. Once again, you come out, you get a bucket, right? If you're the Sixers, you come out, you get a bucket, you turn it into a 10-point game. You force a miss, right? Whether he just missed it or you forced it, you get a miss. Grab the board. Instead, offensive rebound, easy layup. And here we are, trailing by 13. Maxey on the wing, working against Jimmy Buckets. He's going to give it to Embiid. Embiid trying to find Harden, does. Harden driving in the lane, kicks it back. Embiid at the elbow, working. Bam swiping. Embiid going to fade away, and he's blocked by him. Bam Adebayo. Last touch by the Heat. It will stay here. Sixers ball. Thank God. Bam Adebayo with a nice block, though. Embiid got no lift. Embiid got no lift on that fadeaway, and bam, knocks it out of his hands. Harden going to inbound. He's going to kick it over to Maxey. Maxey throws up. Oh, my gosh. Again, we had literally 0.8 on the shot clock, so Maxey shot a half-court shot. Another poor possession. Lazy basketball, as Sean No Commentary would say. Here we go. Butler going to drive all the way, kick. Tucker going to drive in the lane. He's going to float it up over Harden, and he gets the bucket. PJ Tucker, with barely any lift, able to float it up over, and now the lead is pushed even further. 10 points for PJ Tucker. Harden, top of the key, working against Gabriel Vincent, throws up a three, and that is no good. Step back won't fall, and here come the Heat. Bam Adebayo bringing the ball down. Top of the key, going to kick it over to Butler. Butler around the screen, stepping back. He thought about the elbow. Now he's going to drive. In the lane, gets the bucket over. No. We're going to get a foul off ball on the Heat. Butler can't get it to fall. Bam, the guilty party. Let me get back into it. I need to drink some water, though. Wayo said Heat just walking in the lane and getting anything they want. Defense stinks. That's fact. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball down. Maxey on the wing, trying to go around a double screen. Maxey kicks. Green going to find Harris. He loses it, but gets it right back. Harris stepping back, working against Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Harris got to put it up, driving in the lane, floats it up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by the Heat. And, oh my goodness, buckets for buckets. What are you doing? Turn the light on. Here we go. Harden going to bring the ball up. Kick. Harris driving, turning around, stepping back. Kicks one more time. Maxey going to float it from the corner, and that is no good. Here we go. Heat leading by 17. Butler working against Embiid. He's calling for Bam to post up. Butler driving in the lane, kicks. They're going to move the ball around the perimeter. Vincent going to drive on Maxey. Gets the and one. I got to chug the water right now. I mean, I don't know what else to do. And one for Gabriel Vincent. Here we go. Maxey going to bring the ball up. Sixers losing by 20. 12-point lead at half. 20-point lead 4 minutes into the third quarter. 10-2 run. Harden going to step back for three. Bang! Can I get excited for it? How you going to come out and let them go on a 10-2 run? Harden with 13 points, 5 of 10 from the field. But a 10-2 run, now 10-5 run. Butler at the elbow, working, double team comes. Harris, nice defense, going to be rebounded by the Sixers. Hashtag here they come. Harris working against Butler, going to kick. Embiid thought about the three, finds Harden. Harden going to go around the screen, thought about the three himself. Carlson dancing. He's going to drive, kick. Green, one more pass. Maxey, a long two, and Maxey can't hit nothing. Tyrese Maxey turning back into the youngster, the inexperienced youngster. Wide open two-pointer, can't knock it down. Vincent going to go around the screen, stepping back. He's working against Harden. Vincent trying to get it down to Butler. Butler working against Maxey, using that size. Butler kicks. Tucker driving. He'll float it up, and Tucker's not going to be able to get it to fall. Harden with the rebound. Embiid looks tired. Harden walking it up the floor. Embiid late to recover back. Harden on the wing, telling Embiid to get to the paint. Harden, Carlson, dancing, driving, kicks. Harris, baseline, floats it. Buckets. Thank the basketball gods. Sixers trail by 15. I need a woosah. I feel like I gotta turn the AC up in here. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. I gotta turn the AC up. I'm dying over here. Hold on one second. And I see that super chat, my guy. 1 second. All right, we back. Shout out to my guy, Teron Coleman, with the $10 super chat. Wow, we looking like dumpster juice out here. And yeah, you know, because the sad part about it is, like, when the Miami Heat go on runs, you got to give credit to the Miami Heat. But the way it looks and the way I'm watching it, it's like the Sixers are moving out the way. They're like drawing the red carpet. Hey, Miami Heat, it's your time. It's your time to shine. We're in your house. Here's the red carpet right to the basket. You know, losing because you're missing shots, yeah, that stinks. But shots on top of hustle, on top of defensive problems is rough. AJ said, Rainy, please hit the like button. Eyeshine said, I was watching in my man cave. I'm about to watch the rest in my bedroom. Going to sleep, right? It's at that time, but I mean, there's still time. There's still time. Mario said, I don't want to see no Heat fans showing up now that we're here all game 3 and game 4. Don't come out now, cowards. Hey, yeah, I mean, I see a lot of new Heat fans up in the chat now. I see some of the same ones, though. Shout out to the Heat fans that were here the whole time. Murray, you're one of them. Paul said, where's the MVP tonight? That most everyone was whining about that he didn't get it. Not showing up. Not showing up. Not showing up at all. Rob 350 said, Maxey having a tough game, big time. He's a young player. It's going to happen. But, you know, it is what it is. ER said, you're too negative. Terrible channel. You must came in at the wrong time. You must have came in at the wrong time. But ER, you don't like the channel, stop watching. It's YouTube. Click the X button. Michael Noble said, I still got faith in the Sixers. Let's go. Let's go. Sean D. Dawkins said, Doc Rivers got to know how to make coaching adjustments. Not only him, man. You got to make shots. Got to make shots. Heat cools down in the fourth. Hang in there. Need that. FL Original with the $2 super chat. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the donation. Been here since first game. Go Heat. You have. You one of them ones. And any Heat fan can celebrate all they want. You know what I mean? If your team's winning, your team's winning. Here we go. Rob 350 says, Sixers still going to win. I have faith. Got to start playing defense. Shot up for Strus. That is no good. And is chased down by P.J. Tucker. Luckily, it goes out of bounds, or it was about to be another offensive rebound. P.J. Tucker could not corral. 6 minutes and 19 seconds left of the third quarter. Sixers trailing by 15. Harden bring the ball up. Going to kick. Maxey, one more pass. Green thought about the three. Going to give it to Maxey. 8 on the shot clock. Harden got to reset. Harden around the Embiid screen. Working. Carlson kicks. Maxey floats it up in the lane. In and out. Rebounded by the Heat. Maxey can't get another shot to fall. Here come the Heat. They're going to kick. Vincent in the corner working against Danny Green. Going to reset to Butler. Butler going to pull a three and knock it down. Jimmy Bucket just stops, pops, and knocks it down. Nonchalant. Yeah. Jimmy got 19 points, 8 of 14. That's an efficient night. He got 7 boards as well. Harris on the wing, going to kick it back to Harden. Green gives it all the way. That's a bad pass. Out of bounds. Danny Green tries to throw the ball to Harris across court and just throws it out of bounds. Just throws it out of bounds. Just throws it out of bounds. Butler going to bring the ball down. Sixers trail by 18. 18 points. Strus going to pull for a three. That is no good. Rebounded by Embiid. Harden bringing the ball up, trailing by 18. 5 minutes left of the third quarter. Harden working against Vincent. Crossing. Now Harden trying to step back. Decides to drive. Loses the ball. Wow, Vincent blocks him. Butler driving, lobs it up, and Bam can't get it. Shake chases it down. Here come the Sixers bringing the ball up. They're going to kick. Harris driving, back to the basket, working against P.J. Tucker. Harris going to be blocked out of bounds. P.J. Tucker with the tough defense. Shoot. DJ Khaled on the sidelines. That's crazy. 18-point game, Embiid. High block. He's going to kick. Harden going to pull for a three. In and out. Harden, open three, no good. 18-point ball game. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left. Butler, ISOing. Butler waving out the ISO, going to run the pick off of PJ. Gets the switch. Niang guarding. Butler going to kick. Tucker puts the ball down on the ground, kicks. Butler thought about the three, driving, and that's going to be, what is that? 3-second violation. DJ Khaled on the sideline massaging Eric Spoelstra's neck. My man's giving him a back rub in the middle of the game. Like, what? This offense looks disgusting. 19, 25, and 7 so far through 2.5 quarters. And another turnover for the Sixers. Harden dribbles it off his feet. Butler going to bring the ball down. Going to drive in the lane. Butler goes up and draws the foul on Niang or Harris. I'm not sure who was. But another turnover and another foul. Rebounds, 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 says Shannon. Hey, Ethan, hey, let him go. He can say I'm wild. It's all good. Hold on, gotta just text somebody back. Okay, we gonna try to go on one more run. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left of the third. Embiid back in the game. Can we do it? I got no faith down 20, but nah, it's all good. Here we go. Embiid in a game, gonna kick it over to the corner. Harris driving baseline, back to the basket. He's working against Tyler Hero. Harris turning around, kicks. Harden driving in the lane, floats it up, and that is no good. And we're going to get a foul on Dedmon. This team is just so predictable today. So predictable. Why even try? I said, I'm just worried that my Heat will blow this big lead. We're going to get an offensive 3 seconds in the paint. So Harden's shooting the free throw, and he can't even make it. We get a free free throw and can't even make it. We get a free throw and can't even make it. They're going to give it to Embiid, top of the key. Embiid working against dead men. Embiid driving in the lane, turning around, pump fakes, going to lay it up and gets the bucket. Joel Embiid finally decides to wake up. He's been quiet and off the mark all game. Vincent going to go around the screen at the elbow, looking. He's going to kick. No, layup with the left hand, and he gets the bucket. Gabriel Vincent looking way better than Kyle Lowry did in the 2 games he played. That's another reason why I wanted Lowry to play. Shake on the wing, trying to get it over to Embiid, and he does. Embiid one-on-one with Denman. Embiid at the elbow. Gonna drive. Embiid gets by him, draws the foul, and gets the and one. Joel Embiid knocks down the double and looking for a triple. I got to get the cheers back going, but we got to get some good love in this chat. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we got to do it. And one. Rocket said, who are y'all were winning for? E and Double D Sports said, got to be better. Game 6. My man's already on the Game 6. Toxic Joker said, Heat fans act like this game ends the series. True that. But it's big, you know. I've talked about it all through this broadcast. 82% of the teams that win Game 5 win the series. So the loser of this team will have an 18% chance to advance. It's not impossible, but it's only 18%. DJ said, Maxey, Danny, Green, Yang got to get hot from 3. I mean, nobody's really knocking down a 3 ball at all. It happens. Just unfortunately had to happen now. Unfortunately, it had to happen now. I am tired today because I stayed up last night late doing the NFC East podcast with the Cowboy fan, Giant fan, Washington fan. Stayed up late for that. Dre said we got to continue to attack the paint and get them in foul trouble. That is what we should be doing from the get-go. From the get-go, it should have been the game plan to get them in foul trouble because we're bigger than them. We're bigger than them. And we should be the more physical team. It's as simple as that. We should be the more physical team, but it hasn't really all translated to being the more physical team. Just hasn't. Apollo said, Embiid one-legged step back and logo isn't going to beat the Heat. I'll give you that. You're right about that. That's not going to beat the Heat. Not at all. Not at all. Let's get these likes up, though. Listen, I've been as fair as possible to the Heat fans. I gave you credit when your team made plays. I gave you credit for the defense. Listen, hit that like button. It's free. It's easy. Don't cost a thing. Sixer Nation, if you're in here. If you're in here and you support Sixer Nation, Philly Nation, hit that subscribe button as well. And also like. Hey, watch what you're doing, E-double-D, Sports Fanatic. You're timing out one of our guys. Wayne is one of them good guys. But listen, hit the like button. Let's get this over 500 likes. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. I appreciate y'all coming in. The haters, still appreciate y'all for giving up a view. The legit Heat fan that are honest and are happy to win. You should be happy and you should be proud. But let's hit that like button. Let's get it over 500 likes. No reason why we can't do that. Eagle Slayer said Philly. Batman said he should be 4-0. And I should be president. Drew said the Heat fans pushing the like button. No excuse, y'all. Let's do it. I've been fair. I gave credit when credit's due. Here we go. Embiid at the free throw line with a chance to complete the three-point play. And he knocks it down. So The lead is cut to what, 17? Wow. Butler going to bring the ball up. He flips it over to Hero. Hero working against Shake. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left of the third. Hero in the lane, flips it up over Embiid and gets the bucket. They just can get in the lane whenever they want. Whenever they want, they just get in the lane. You just open the door, and they walk right through. Harden up by the logo, working against the 2-3 zone implemented by the Heat. They're going to flip it to Embiid. Double team comes. Embiid in the lane, turning around, fade away, buckets for Embiid. He's starting to warm up. It might be a little too late. Here comes Vincent, bring the ball down, 13.7 in this quarter. Wow, that's disgusting. Vincent working, going to kick it over to Tucker. Ball movement looks crisp for the Heat. Hero in the lane, floats it up, and that is good, and one. Tyler Hero back in Miami and back, making the Heat defenders look bad. Shake was right on his hip pocket. Shake on the hip pocket. Hero just beats him, gets the and one. Shake, trailing by only a little bit, smacks his arm. Tobias Harris going to head to the bench. A minute and 57 seconds left of the third quarter. Hero about to shoot the and one free throw. And he knocks it down. Hero is back in Miami and feeling himself. Full court press by the Heat. Shake going to bring the ball up. He's going to find Harden at the logo. Harden and the Sixers trailing by 20. He's going to bring the ball on the side and flip it over to Embiid. Embiid working against Vincent, and we're going to get an off-ball foul on the Heat. Or is that another 3 seconds in the lane? Another 3 seconds in the lane for Dedmon. Rules that I just got here, and wow. Big Tank said laying a big egg out here. Yes, we are. The Heat playing some good basketball, though. Embiid at the free throw line working. Triple team comes, and he's going to be fouled by Vincent. Vincent reaching from behind. X-Man said the Sixers need defense, and Thibault fired. Brandon said Embiid has a great year, but he's been low energy tonight. He seems depressed. Nah, don't ever. Embiid going to go up and get the rebound and get the bucket. Anybody says that he's mad and he's playing bad because of that's ridiculous. Don't listen to Chuck. Embiid's playing bad because he's playing bad. Vincent going to step back, working against Niang. Vincent going to pull back for a three. Oh, my gosh. That is something Kyle Lowry could not do for the Miami Heat with the injury. Gabriel Vincent able to step back and knock down the three. Shake gonna look and try to get it to Embiid. That's all we do. Embiid, top of the key, driving in the lane kick. Shake thought about the three. Driving in the lane. They're gonna give it to Harden in the travel. Nope, it's a foul. Thought he traveled first. Williams said Larry hurt us bad last game. That's true. Ethan said we got this, Philly. Mike, fourth quarter clutch. You know, it's really hard for me not to stay positive. But I don't know how you can ask me to after this. Shake in the game, 6 points, 2 of 5 in the field, 1 rebound. Second free throw up, and that is good for Shake, and that it puts the Sixers down by 18. 40 seconds left. Bro, we haven't scored more than 25 points in a quarter. Vincent working against his 2-3 zone. Going to kick it over to Tucker. Vincent going to pull for a three. That is no good. Rebounded by Tucker, but he loses the ball out of his hand. Is stripped. It will be Sixers basketball, but another loose ball, another rebound recovered. Uncle Luke said press and play on a remote trying to get Harden to unpause. Oh, Lord. 14 seconds left of the third quarter. Game clock, shot clock. Shot clock pretty much turned off. Pretty much. And actually, no, it's a 1 second difference. And a turnover, no, is going to be out of bounds on the Heat. Last touch by the Heat. It will be Sixers ball with 5.4 seconds on the clock and 3.8 left on the shot clock. So pretty much a 1.5 second difference. Maxey in the game for Matisse Thybulle. Can the Sixers get down by 16? Shake looking to inbound. He's going to find Maxey. Maxey going to step through, pull for a three. Bang! Tyrese Maxey knocks down the triple. Oladipo from half court. So the Sixers are going to go in a half, trailing by 15. Not the half, the fourth quarter. Wayne said, way to go, Maxey. I mean, he's missed a lot of shit. Let's actually look at the thing, but way to go. I agree. He needed something. Look, even if we don't win this game, you got to change the script for next game. Let's look at the box scores real quick. I'm kind of scared to look. Tobias Harris, 4 of 13. Danny Green, 2 of 2. Embiid, 7 of 12. Tyrese Maxey, 2 of 9. Harden, 5 of 11. Yang, 0 for 3. Milton, 2 for 5. Reed, 1 for 1. It's ridiculous. Peter said the Milwaukee Bucks down 29 points and the Atlanta Hawks came back. Hey, I want to see it. Carlos said, don't give up on the kid. Oh, no. He's a young kid. He's going to go through these, but I just really wish he wasn't going through it right now. GB said the Mets scored 7 in the 9th. The Slim Reaper said, just not our night. Ethan said, Danny needs to give more. Yeah, we could definitely use some threes from Danny. Black Mingo said, we need a strong fourth. If we're going to win Thursday, we need some confidence. I hear that. Listen, if you are a Sixer fan and you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do every single Sixer Live play-by-play. We have a lot more energy normally than what I am portraying now. It's hard for me to get hype down 20. But if you get this cut to 10, your boy will turn it up. We still try to cover it up as fair as possible. If you're a Philly fan, subscribe. If you're a Sixer fan that's not subscribed, or hit the like button, hit that too. And all other fans, hit the like button. The goal is to get as many likes as possible. We have 526. Let's work to 600. Let's get it to 600 likes. It's easy. We got this. If we got MVPs in the chat, look down at your device, and if you realize you ain't hit it, hit it. William said, I want to see Dan Marino play in the NFL again. Perez says, get down 5 with 9 minutes on the clock. Like they can battle it out. Have a chance to come back. AK Eagle Podcast in the building said, you guys will bounce back. You'll be all right. Running out of games. Old man Philly said, I repeat, we will win this game. We will this game. You kind of tricked me. Z-Dan said, what team you going for? The Sixers eliminated. We can't talk about that right now. FL Original said, y'all going to pull out all-time great games. Good luck, y'all. Hey, shout out to you, FL. Here we go. 15-point ball game. Sixers, Heat, fourth quarter, game 5. We already talked about the winner of game 5 has an 82% chance to advance. The loser has 18, but it's not impossible. We got to worry about this game down 15. Hero, top of the key, working against Maxey. Started the fourth quarter. Hero to the left. Hero in the lane, going to lay it up over Embiid in buckets. Tyler Hero just able to flip it up over Embiid. Maxey trying to push the pace. Going to reset to Harden. Harden gives it to Embiid. Embiid at the free throw line. Going to kick. Niang thought about the three. Stepping back for three. No good. Niang can't knock it down. And here go the Heat for the free bucket. So Niang miss turns into a free bucket for Strus. Niang another three, another miss. Ah! Yo, you can't make this stuff up. Niang misses, they get a free layup. Niang misses, and now Strus for three. Knocks it down. I'm trying to stay into this game, but you come out in the fourth quarter. You're only down 15! And you let them go on a 7-0 run. Where is the urgency? Marlon said, haha, Mike, I feel you, bro. G said, Danny Green and LeBron James were only players active. Brandon said, Korkmaz should be getting some minutes. Kenneth said, I'd rather have Harden and Maxey. Harden and Embiid / Maxey shooting them threes. I mean, look, there was a time where Niang could knock down some open threes. Listen, Niang had a decent run in the regular season, but all through the playoffs, Niang has been trash. Niang was knocking down threes in the regular season. This man has been trash in the playoffs. But look, all I'm saying is this. Starting the fourth quarter down by 15, it's not easy to come back. I understand that. But if the Sixers could have did something, but there go the Heat. The Heat. I mean, the Heat taking advantage. Taking advantage. Why even try to the Heat have a really deep team? Anyone can go off. I agree. I agree. Rob 350 said Niang been bad all playoffs. I hear you. Jim said put the white flag up on the live. Game. Live to fight another day, I mean. Key said take Joel out. Stuff is over. 22 points. You're down 15. And you allow a 7-0 run to start the... Like, what? The moment too big for him, Mike. Not his fault. Old as a rookie or a second year. Wayo said our whole bench been terrible all season. Needs to be upgraded drastically. Yeah, but the crazy part is nobody really stepped up today. Nobody really did anything today. Shout out to the love for some MVPs in the chat. First off, FL Original with the $5 donation. Appreciate the support, my guy. He a Heat fan. But just like my brother's a Heat fan, you know what I mean? I got to give it up to y'all. Shout out to the Philly Mike for keeping it real and calling it real. Give this guy a donation, y'all. Listen, this is a Heat fan. He's been here since game one. And this is a game that Heat fans should be able to feel proud about. They should be able to talk their talk. They just putting it on us at this point. Texas Eagle, $5 super chat. I know you a Mav guy / Eagle guy, but I appreciate it. Mike, it's okay to get beat sometimes. It's never okay to get outworked. That is facts, and it looks like we're getting both. Harden with the miss with the left hand. Hero going to push the pace in the paint. Bam Adebayo and one. 25-point lead is about to be upon us. Bam Adebayo is shooting free throws. Wow. Shout out to the two who dropped that super chat. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. And if you can't super chat, what you can do is hit that like button. The like button is free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. Of course, when this game's over, we're going to talk about it. That's when I really start giving my opinions. It's hard to do it while playing. Bam, free throw up, and it is good. 10 minutes and 38 seconds left, and it's a 25-point game. 10-0 run in the last minute. 10-0 run in the last minute. Harden. Maxey passes the ball to Harden. He's not even looking. Bro. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Butler, fadeaway, buckets. Down. Wow. Maxey going to go around the screen. Look. Ayo, Paul. Shout out to the Pauls. Shout out for the Pauls. I needed that. Harden at the top. Loses the ball, picks it back up. Harden looking, kicks to Thibault. Thibault going to kick it to Reed. Reed going to go in the lane, reverse layup, and that is good for Paul Reed. Shout out to the guy who said Pauls. Shout out to William V with the $5 super chat. He said, how's it going? Not so good as a Sixer fan. Not so good, but I appreciate the donation, appreciate the love. That's another Heat fan holding it down for Heat Nation. 3 ball from the Sixers. Thibault can't get it to go. It's rebounded by the Heat. Rebounded by the Heat. Oladipo in the game. Going to go around the screen, set by Butler. Oladipo driving, stepping back, elbow, rattles it in. And the lead is building. The lead is building. Maxey going to drive, baseline, going to float it up, no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Here comes Hero, stolen by Reed. Reed going to go behind the back to Harris, and he gets the bucket. Paul Reed with a behind-the-back pass, too. Okay. Still losing by 25. Hero on the wing, crossing, going to the right. Hero driving in the lane, layup, and that is good. Tyler Hero doing whatever they want. Wow. Tyler Hero with 10 points off the board, off the bench. Harden going to lob it up with the left hand, no good. Here come the Heat, 3-on-1. Look at this. And he gets a dunk. Timeout taken. Yo, the Sixers really started the fourth quarter. 5 seconds went by, and they waved the right flag. They waved the white flag. I don't think I ever was on a stream where I wanted to quit. This is sickening. Absolutely sickening. As Texas Eagles said, it's one thing to get beat, but to look like you quit, to look like you gave up, disgusting. He said we just don't deserve to win, bro. Old man Philly said I turned the game off, but we'll continue to listen to you, not contributing to ratings of this garbage on TV. Hey, shout out to you, bro. I can't give up. I won't give up. But this is the first time that I've ever been 8 minutes on. This is the first time I've ever had this much time on the clock. And I am saying that I'm not going to end this stream. I'm going to ride it out. I'm going to have to take it on the chin. Pause. But I'm going to say this live on TV. The Sixers have absolutely no shot to win this game. And y'all might say, well, duh. But I've never said that on a stream. I've never said that. It has to be 10 seconds left for me to say that. For me to say this with 8 minutes, and I pretty much could have said it at the 10-minute mark. It's bad. I ain't never say that in a regular season game. I ain't say that last year in the playoffs. I understand this is the number 1 seed. I understand we are in Miami. I understand we have injured players. I understand a lot of things. This is uncalled for, but I got to give credit to the Heat. I got to give credit to the Heat. They've made life difficult. There were times where the Sixers had open shots. There was a lot of times where the Sixers had open shots. Niang, Green, Harris, Maxey, Harden, Embiid missed some open threes. But at the end of the day, when the Heat could bother us, they did. That double team has been stopping us all day. And they didn't just double Embiid. They focused on Embiid for sure. But the trap Harden in the paint, trap Maxey in the paint, even trap Harris at times, they're just able to move. This has been this has been a different brand of defense that I've seen from the Heat. I understand that that's their culture, defensive type culture. That's what Eric Spoelstra preaches, and that's why Duncan Robinson didn't get no play. But at the end of the day, I ain't never see people rotate the way they're rotating. It's like they got instant transmission. For my Dragon Ball Z fans, it's been a defensive performance. But when the Sixers had opportunities, I mean, I got to give credit to the defense because I am seeing some crazy stuff. But I did see 3 passes. I repeat, not 1, not 2, but 3. 3 times the Sixers passed the ball to one of their players and they weren't looking. How do you 3 times? You were throwing me the ball? And the backup to the backup center comes in and gets a dunk right away. We got the give up squad on. Furkan in the game, Thibault for 3. Bang. That's all I can give you. Bang. Boop. That's when we make a 3, it's not even bang anymore. It's like I don't even know what to do. Yusevich or whatever his name is going to give it to Duncan Robinson. Robinson going to find Hero. He's close to the logo. Going to go around the number 77 screen. Kicks across court. Oladipo falling away. 3. No good. Rebounded by Shake Milton. Here come the Sixers. 7 minutes left. Shake driving. Going to kick. Thibault thought about another 3. Kicks. Niang still in the game for some reason. Going to find Shake. Shake in the corner around the screen. Working against Duncan Robinson. Carlson. Kicks. Furkan from the parking lot. Airball. Shout out to Mario Christagoat. I was wondering, Mario Christagoat. At times talk trash. At times speak facts. At times gave props. $10 donation. Appreciate the love, my guy. Appreciate it. It's not much, but I hope it helps you feel better. Go Heat. Hey, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you tuning in every game. And there goes Duncan Robinson. First triple of this series because it's his first minutes in the whole series today. Duncan Robinson comes off the screen and splashes the 3. Niang going to step back for a 3. You thought. Yo. If you're not laughing, you're crying at this point, bro. All smiles on Miami Heat's bench. 30-point lead, 6 long minutes left. Here we go. Maxey made 1 free throw. They're going to kick it over to Martin. Martin driving on Paul Reed. Blocked by Paul Reed. Here come the Sixers. Shake bringing it up. Top of the key. Shake gonna kick. Reed gonna pull for 3. And that is no good. Paul Reed attempted a 3. It's at that point. Vincent on the wing. Working against Shake. Finds number 77. 77 gives it to Duncan Robinson for 3. In and out. No good. Furkan bringing it down with the bright yellow shoes. Furkan going to go around the screen, crossing in between. 1 foot fadeaway. And the Turkish trigger able to knock it down. Long 2 fadeaway for Furkan Korkmaz. Vincent around the screen at the elbow. Vincent stepping back, kicking it to the big 77. He'll pull for 3, and that is no good for 77. Here comes Niang bringing the ball up. That's not Niang. Oh, Jaden Springer's in the game. Jaden Springer's in it. Dang. We really got Jaden Springer in a playoff game. That's how you know. You know. That you know. Duncan Robinson going to kick it over to 24 for 3. And he knocks it down. And there goes my brother texting me. It was only a matter of time. Wow. Springer working against number 24. He's trying to get some points in the paint. Turning around, fading away. No good. Rebounded by the big guy, number 77. He's going to kick to the corner. Martin loses the ball, picks it up, and is stolen by Furkan Korkmaz. Korkmaz walking it down slowly but surely. Going to give it to Reed. No, stolen by Caleb Martin. Here come the Heat, pushing the pace. 2-on-2. Martin all the way over Springer. No good, but I thought it was a late foul called. Here comes Shea bringing the ball up. 4 minutes left. Dang, this quarter's never ending. Shake driving in the lane. Hook shot, no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Nobody can make a shot either. We both suck. Both the backups to the backups. Shake going to be called for the foul. Well, let me text my brother back. Here we go. My brother is living the life right now. He said, I told you. Wait, what did he say exactly? My brother, for those who are new, my brother's a Heat fan. Oh, he said, what did I tell you? Furkan long 2, no good. Rebounded by the Heat. Vincent still in the game. Lead is still with 30. Number 24 in the lane, going to kick, and he's going to be fouled. Stop fouling, bro. AJ Money said, Philly Mike, I got worried when they said Joel was coming back. Let's go Heat. Birdman 951 said, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Here we go. Kicks around the corner. Number 24 going to pull. Somebody in Heat Nation. What is number 24's name? Oh, never mind. It's Highsmith. I just seen. Highsmith is knocking down 2 threes already in that limited time. Shake around the screen. Going to lob it up. And that is going to be denied by 77. Springer going to kick it over to Paul Reed. And Bassey gets blocked by the rim. I need this game to be over so I can talk with you guys and get critical with what we think is going to happen the rest of the series. I mean, we are going back to Philly one more time at least. Wow, Vincent just with a circus layup, that Tony Parker long finger roll type. Shake driving all the way, going to kick. Ball movement, Furkan driving in the lane. Left-hand layup, and that is good for Furkan Korkmaz. Shout out to my guy, Scott, channel member. He said, this hurts my soul, bro. Shot up for Vincent and another foul. Bro, stop fouling. Y'all suck. Stop fouling. Get the game over with. Benjamin said Philly getting their. Marcus said they going to rent in Philly. Toxic Joker said the away game winner gets it for sure. Calling like a collector. Vincent at the free throw line. Game 6 will be on when? When is game 6? Game 6 is on Thursday? Thursday at 7. Furkan gonna step back for a 3. That is no good. Rebounded by the Heat. No, the Sixers get a rebound finally when it don't matter. Paul Reed gonna go up strong and is blocked by Big 77. Shout out to my guy JC Eagle Talk in the chat with the super chat. He said, Mike, you look stressed. Here you go, my guy. But, man, the Sixers better not lose by 30. They need to get this under 20 for sure. Anyway, good night, man. Go Birds. Hey, yeah, man, we gotta get some work in when it comes to the Eagles. Got to get some work in. I'm actually also tired because I did an NFC East stream last night. It was lit. We were talking that talk, but yeah, this game just ruined me. Absolutely ruined it. I appreciate you, JC's Sports Talk. I was gonna say Eagles Talk. JC Sports Talk. Listen, if you rock with Eagle content, go check out my guy JC Sports Talk. All you gotta do is type it in the chat, simple and plain. In the search bar, JC Sports Talk. It will come up. Step back for a shake, and that is no good. Rebounded by the Sixers. 1 long minute and 18 seconds left. Regan laid up off the glass, and that is good. Birdman, I can make more jump shots than what they did today. For sure. Shay said, I watched it last night. That was awesome. Hey, shout out to you. Layup by Kayla Martin is no good. And now we're under a minute. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord, under a minute. Let me applaud that. I want this game to end. We going to chat for a little bit. I want to get Sixers Nation's take the most. But if the Heat fans want to chime in on what they think is going to happen, of course, go ahead and do what you do. Just no spamming in the chat. Somebody get KRM out of the chat. You could say loss. You could say L. You could say we stink. No spamming. Somebody got to get him out of here. Get him out of here. Furkan around the screen. 45 seconds left. Right-hand layup, and that is good. Furkan Korkmaz able to make a couple things happen. Here we go. Kayla Martin on the wing. Sixers trailing by a mile. Heat going to take the 3-2 lead. 85% chance for the Heat to advance now. 18% for the Sixers. Bucket off the long bounce. Here comes Shake bringing the ball down. Game clock, shot clock, pretty much off by a second. Just hold it. Just hold it. Don't shoot it. Y'all don't deserve to shoot it. Don't shoot it, Shake. Don't shoot it, Shake. They're trying to give it to Bassey. Springer going to pull for 3. Not even hit the rim, bro. Wow. Springer's dog doo-doo. That's who we drafted. The Heat take the 3-2 lead. Three-two lead, heading back to Philly. Shout out my guy, Philly Notion. You can't time him out. He's a channel member / wrench holder, and it's because of the love he has for the Eagles. And although I like how he trolls the NFC East, this is where we don't see eye to eye. Shout out to you, bro. But anybody whose team's already home and got swept, sweet. Bro, y'all couldn't even win one game against the Celtics. Knock it off, Brody. Lord. Skeletor says some good news. Only 121 days into NFL preseason. Paul said, I blame Philly Mike for the Sixers' shortcomings. I mean, it is what it is. I'll take it. Why not? Why even try? So let's go. All right, look, let's talk about it. Sixer Nation. I want to get the temperature real quick. Remember, the next game is in Philly. Do you believe the Sixers are going to force a game 7? I'm not saying that. I'm not asking you if you think the Sixers are going to. I'm not asking you if you think the Sixers are going to win the series. I want to know from you, will the Sixers force game 7? That means win game 6, and we're not talking about game 7. Will the Sixers win game 6 and get it to game 7? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Scott said we can get the dub in Philly, but game 7 is going to be sweaty. So we got a couple no's. That was not us tonight. I believe in the 18%. Toxic said we can win game 6, force game 7. Drummer says 7. Yes. Herbert said it goes 7. John says no. Herbert says yes. John said I think Philly wins the series. Okay. And I saw you were a Celtic fan. Jay said no winning game 7. Mo, no. That dude said, we're not asking if we win the series. We're not asking if we're going to win game 7. We're only asking, are we going to win game 6 to force a game 7? Brandon said, don't care. Rich said, Mike, yes, we're going to win the war. All right, Rich. Sean said, we're not going to win game 6. So Miami's going to come into Philly and beat us? No shots on the weekdays. The digital print house said if Embiid fixes his attitude, then yes. Paul said no. The Sixers are sewn. Off-season plans are being made already. I don't see the Heat just running through us in Philly. I mean, so far it's played out that way. The Heat made their shots in Miami. They missed their shots in Philly. The Sixers missed their shots in Miami and made their shots in Philly. But let me just tell you straight up, there easily could be a scenario where the Heat beat the Sixers in 6. But there's easily a scenario where the Sixers force game 7. Now, if you're going to ask me about game 7, that is where I say I have no proof. I got no proof that the Sixers can go to Miami and get the dub. I have no proof. Drummer said, as long as we don't lose on a quadruple bouts, I'm good. Hyperactive said, Miami needs to play extra. Irwin said, 35 points, dude. I can count. Thank you. I can count. Thank you. Paul said Joel Embiid is one of the most overrated athletes in Philly to play in Philly, in my opinion. Wow. Bad game with multiple injuries. I'm not here to cover up for Embiid. I am upset with his performance, no doubt about it. But to go one of the most overrated athletes, that's wild. Wild. Jimmy Butler called him the MVP. Kevin Durant called him the MVP. Kendrick Perkins called him the MVP. KD called him the MVP. I heard Devin Booker call him the MVP. I heard a lot of NBA players say that. Steven Jackson called him the MVP, right? So at the end of the day, whether he won it or lost it, I don't think he came out and said, oh, I lost it. You know, it is what it is. The dude was crying If you go back and watch the play when he got hit in the face, he was crying. Call him soft. The dude's playing with a broken orbital. That's a 3-week injury. I'm not making excuses for his play in the sense that I don't care if he's injured. You got to play better. You got to look better. But to go to the extent of calling him one of the most overrated players, can't do that. The dude didn't have to play. The injury literally is 3 weeks. He's manning up. Is he playing good? No. He was part of the problem. So much. Victor said no, Carson Wentz is the most overrated. Ben Simmons, Carson Wentz, all the other guys that failed in Philly. Markel Fultz was high praise. Got so many. Marcus Bell said too many turnovers early and too often. That's facts. Kenzo said can't be mad if Joe, Giannis, or Jokic. Listen, I'm not. Yes, you're right. Jokic has a claim to it. He had a great season. I just think that the analytics favor Jokic and eye test in the regular season favored Embiid. You can't talk about playoff success, and I did not talk about playoff success into why Embiid should be it. But that's neither here or there. I can care less at this point. I want to win this series. Eagle Clip said everybody hit the like button for Mike's hard work. Alex said Embiid's injuries are tough, and due to this, I doubt the Sixers are winning in this Game 6. I mean, listen, in the 2 games that we won, Embiid wasn't dominant. He played great on defense, not so much today. Lolo said Philly played as good as Gino's cheesesteaks taste. Paul said Embiid has been coddled from day one, just like Ben Simmons. Embiid got the boos. He embraced the boos. Embiid got the slander from Chuck, from Shaq, and worked on his game. Embiid went from not leading the league in post-ups to leading the league in post-ups because the whole NBA world asked him to do it. Embiid learned to shoot three-pointers because everybody on his team couldn't shoot. I mean, I don't know how you say coddled. Yes, we say he's a great player and whatnot, but he's gotten better. The dude almost quit basketball because of his knee injuries. Let's not act like where he came from. The dude came from another country, came to play college, didn't start playing basketball until he was like 14, 15, 16 for the first time. He was a soccer guy, came over here, had injuries, was about to quit. Dude didn't play for 2 years, battled through everything. I mean, I don't think he was coddled at all. I mean, he had the opposite life of Ben Simmons. 100% opposite. We boo Ben, he gets mad. We ask him to get better, he doesn't. Everything I just said, we asked of Embiid and he did. He just hasn't got out of the second round. That is part of now his problem. We have to get him out. He has to get out of the second round. That is 100% something he has to do. But he still got many more. He got years left on his contract. I mean, we talk about coddling Embiid. Where? When? Douglas said the game should be over tonight, but we will finish it next match. You are making excuses, and you can't even spell excuses. So, listen, my thing is if somebody's going to call Embiid overrated in general, I'm going to defend him. I don't want to defend what he did tonight. Him, along with the rest of the Sixers, were horrible. We had 3 times where somebody dropped a pass because they weren't paying attention. Turnovers. Embiid is part of the problem in Game 5. No doubt about it. But now we're not talking about Embiid in Game 5. See, people are going outside of Game 5 and criticizing his whole career when he's not done yet. Embiid got things he got to work on. If he never gets out of the second round, that will follow him forever. And then you will judge him differently. You guys asked me if I thought he was the MVP. I said yes. He didn't get the MVP. That's not why he played bad, in my opinion. Does he have injuries? Yes. Is that why he played bad? Probably not all the reasons why. Miami played great defense, and I gave them credit. It's funny when people just hop in hours later and don't understand the context of what I've been talking about. I don't need to even listen to y'all. I'm trying to talk to the people that's been here from 7 o'clock to now on what we think the situation is. And if you're a Heat fan and you honestly been here the whole time and you believe that you're going to come to Philly and finish it, well, then go ahead and say it. You have the opportunity to, and your team is playing well. I just also think that, the same way you guys shot horribly and lost by 20. We did the same thing and lost by 30. But yes, 30 is more than 20. Paul said, I want Embiid to play his size and keep his butt in the paint. Stop coming out the key and trying to play like a small forward. He doesn't play his size consistently to be a winner and a true MVP. I mean, yes, he got to stay in there sometimes, and I agree. I totally agree with that. And I think this game, and I said it throughout the broadcast, Embiid get closer, Embiid get lower. But the Heat really did a good job keeping him out of the paint before he can get in the paint. We're going to have to adjust. Shay said he ain't making excuses. Philly Mike is definitely fair. I'm not. I'm talking about Joel Embiid as a whole. Joel Embiid was bad. Joel Embiid was as bad as everybody else. He couldn't make shots. Niang, Embiid, a spade's a spade. They both play bad. Robert said, Megan M, how you figure? You're talking to Megan M. Scott said, Philly seems to break every athlete. The fact that Embiid has embraced it, exactly, and has played at an MVP type level. He has. It's a fact. He's an all-star. He's an all-NBA player. So he's not overrated. He just is not closing for us. And it's not an excuse because when Embiid gets hurt, people say, why are you mad? It's not his fault. I understand that. But I, as the consumer, am tired of Embiid always getting hurt at this point. He plays through it. He tries. But I'm tired of it. Rhodes said Doc stinks as per usual. Orlando said this was a big loss. Facts. Tony said, I'm a Heat fan, but that's not Embiid's fault. No help from the others, straight up. He had no help, but Embiid was bad tonight. We're talking about an MVP type player. He gets judged on the curve. You're right. He probably does have 2 or 3 high level things. So we gotta shore this roster up to help him, but he also got to do things on his own to help himself. Marquez Williams said, "Get over here. It's over in 6. Heat Nation got love for Embiid. He showed heart. In Miami, we have the utmost respect for him. Hey, shout out to you. I appreciate it." AJ said, Philly Mike, they have to give Joel credit for what he's did in game 3 and 4 because Harden didn't show up for the first 2 losses. Yeah, but Harden did show up in game 4. I mean, he dropped 31. He was a big part of the success. Watch Giannis, then get back to me. He's the best in the biz. Giannis is a beast. I wouldn't have been mad if Giannis won MVP too. But again, I like narratives as well. You know, Embiid being the first center since Shaq to win the scoring title, to lead the league in 30 and 11, 30 and 10, and 40 and 10 games. I like that narrative. Just like I like Jokic's PER. I don't like it because he got the PER narrative back to back. He is a very good assist maker. He's a very good playmaker for sure. Shout out to my guy Robert Dredden with the $20 banger. He said, I got a lot to say and a lot to talk about. Ever since the 4th quarter of Game 6 in the 2013 finals, I have zero respect for most of the Heat fan base, not the true fans. Now the Heat trolls come rolling in. We'll remember this. Remember this. There will be a Game 7. Oh, yeah. And Dallas still stinks. I love the Dallas part. And yeah, like, you know, I don't know too many Heat fans personally. My brother's a Heat fan. I might know a couple. I will say there's a couple guys in here that have been legit down to Game 1 and riding it out. But yeah, I think the Heat fan, I think there was a lot of Heat fans that migrated there when LeBron went there, right? LeBron brought some of them non-day one Heat fans. I don't know where they are at now and what they're doing. But the Heat outplayed us for sure today. But Robert Dredden, I hear you, man. Sometimes you got that hate in your heart. Sometimes you just got that team that bothers you. And it's a love-hate relationship for me because my brother and I are 3 years different. So growing up, it was always competition. He liked the Heat, I like the Sixers, and the Heat have had success. D-Wade and Shaq won a championship. D-Wade, LeBron, and Bosh won 2 championships. The Miami Heat just went to the bubble finals, right? So my brother, as a basketball fan, has been able to live that. Now, on the opposite side, my Eagles have done a lot more than his Jets over these last 25 years. So it goes a little bit back and forth, but it's a love-hate relationship. My brother just got the upper hand right now, and he knows how much how much I respect Jimmy Buckets. Brandon said if Embiid had a healthy Jamal Murray and a Michael Porter, he'd be in the finals every year. Yeah. At this point, Jamal Murray's skill set is better than Harden's. I think we can say that because Jamal Murray is an all-star. And Michael Porter got game. Drummer said, dang, I'm checking the box score, and Niang had 16 minutes and 1 rebound. Michael said those Heat fans went to the Lakers. Bruno said, go Heat, stop crying. He just got in here. Heat fans coming in after the game. AT said, what if it sets up for Sixers to win the next way? It goes, I think it's going to game 7. Call me crazy. I really don't care. I've been doing this enough to not be bothered by anybody's comments for sure. It's funny to say the least. I think it's going 7. I think the Sixers played an absolute dog crap of a game. I do not believe the Sixers will do that again. Just like the Heat fans told me, we could not make no shots in Philly. When we get to Miami, we'll make the shots. We're not going to play that bad again. And I'm going to hold the same thing. The Sixers will not shoot this bad and turn over this much again. You will not see this lazy side of Joel Embiid again. So with that being said, do I feel confident about a game 7? No. And could I see this? Could I see the Heat stepping up and beating us in game 6 and the Sixers packing it in? The way they play today, anything is possible because they literally gave up. So the Heat definitely got a chance to come in Philly and end it because the morale is at all-time low. But I also believe that the Sixers played a game that they will not play again. So hence, we definitely got a shot. Ed said, it will go 7. Both teams protect home court. So far, so good. Mike said, most of our fan base might be plastic, but we're still going to the Eastern Conference Finals for the 8th time since 2005. Hey, shout out to you if you go there. Again, my brother's a Heat fan since 2000 and since 99. He's been a Heat fan. Since 99. Yo,
how come you didn't put me on your live?
I'm still live, so you can still talk. We still got 400 people in the chat.
Oh, we still live? All right. So, remember that conversation we had last night or the night before?
Yeah, and now I'm going to flip the same thing on you. The Sixers will not turn the ball over and shoot this bad again in Philly. So, I just got done telling them if you were in here listening, the way our morale was so low, the Sixers looked like a team that packed it in. They gave up down 15, and they let you go on a 7-0 run, really went on an 18-4 run in the fourth quarter, just gave up. So maybe we come out with our morale low and you do take game 6. But the same conversation you gave me, I'm going to give it back, that we couldn't buy a bucket in Miami, and I think in Philly it's different. Now,
I know, but
I don't see us blowing you out by 30.
I'm just saying this. Before, the thing was about how it was Embiid making a difference, and I tried to tell you, and not just you, there's a lot of other Sixer fans that are in this group that I'm in, whatever, that like to talk, and I tried telling them that Embiid was not the difference of the games. The difference of the game was the team on the road shooting. The team on the road has shot poorly, which has allowed the home team to win every game. That is the difference, and just proved my theory that it's been right because Embiid was there, and he made zero difference. They got blown out from the start.
Yes,
the
but
team on the road cannot shoot.
But I would say again, you still shot 53% this game, and I said all game that whether it's after the injury or even before the injury, Embiid played one of his worst games. He was lazy on the defensive side. So once again, I agree you were not making 3-point shots, and I went back and looked. There were a lot of open shots, but again, something that you did surprisingly well is not just double team Joel Embiid. The way you were able to trap and wall up Harden's drives and Maxey drives. You guys were just, I made a statement in the game that it felt like you were doing instant transmission for my Dragon Ball Z fans because you were just getting there and stopping.
The thing was this: the difference of that, the difference of the defense is a big difference. The thing is that that Game 4 and Game 3, there was somebody out there playing hurt and hurting us.
Yeah,
on
Lowry.
more on defense. It was Lowry. He was slow, couldn't rotate, nothing.
Listen,
They put Gabe Vincent in. He's there. He's on the rotation. He's there all the time.
I tweeted before the game. I said this, and I had Sixer fans and Heat fans. Obviously, them people don't understand because they don't watch the games. I said, Kyle Lowry being ruled out hurts the Sixers. And I had people literally come in here and say, why would a Heat starter not playing hurt the Sixers? You don't know basketball. And obviously, they not watch the series because Lowry has been horrendous on both sides due to the injury.
Lowry can't play right now. That's why they decided to send him out. It was hurting them more than helping them.
Correct. And so, once again, I was upset that he was out. But, yeah, Vincent, creates that little extra space on your team.
The big thing was this. Dwayne Dedmon wasn't rolled out with a head cold, and he could play. So we had a backup big to come in, and Embiid couldn't eat against P.J. Tucker and Markieff Morris.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, from the gate, Embiid looked, Joel Embiid looked out of sorts, and I know a lot of people are going to come at him for that, and I'm not giving him no pass for this game, at all. With that being said,
I'll be back in a second.
We shot horrible too. We turned the ball over. There was three passes where one of our players passed it to somebody else on the team and they weren't even looking. That didn't happen just once. It happened 3 times. Early in the first quarter, you saw.
The Heat were sloppy too still. They're always sloppy though. I told you that the other day. I'm like, they always give it up.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, still 16 turnovers for us, 11 for y'all, right? Again, shooting percentage.
Yeah, well, look at your points all turnovers. Look at our points all turnovers this time.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You killed us in points all turnovers.
So that balances that out.
Yeah.
But this is where the game was lost. Again, you're shooting.
He shot poorly from free throw line again too.
Yes.
They shot good against you guys in Game 4. And today they shot poorly at the free throw line.
Yeah, but let's just say this: 36%, not from 3, but from the field. So 36% for the Sixers, 53 for the Heat. And then again, almost 39.4. So that's not 40, but it's dang near close to 40. And we're shooting 28%.
Y'all had trouble with that zone.
Yeah, because we couldn't buy a bucket. We couldn't buy a bucket.
The thing is that what made the zone more efficient is because
we couldn't buy a bucket.
Remember, I told you Series 1, our best defensive player in the series was Gabe Vincent.
Yeah, let's knock it off though.
He is. Even ever since I saw him ever since I saw him go to work and beat Team USA with Team Africa or whatever, when they beat up on USA and he dominated them, like he has solidified himself on that Heat rotation. Now even he gets minutes now, and Duncan Robinson don't play. Duncan Robinson got to play today, and he hit a couple threes. He did it a little bit. He did his thing, but he played mostly garbage time minutes. But Gabe Vincent is like the big X factor for them. He has games where he goes off and gets 20, 30 points. He can have 30 points, 10 assists. He has a game like that, and the next game he has 2 points.
Yeah, well,
he's the X factor.
I've said that for some reason he gives us fits, and I'm not gonna say he's the greatest defensive player, but he's definitely offering way more than Lowry. Like I said, you guys were trapping us. Maxey was out of his element, but like I said, it started from the get-go in a sense of there was 3 possessions where we tried to, get the ball over your guy's head to Embiid down in the paint. They were all turnovers. Then there was a time where we got the rebound and we're in a fast break. Embiid gives it to Maxey, and a guy who's not afraid to get to the rim, he decides to take it back to the 3-point line and says, "Oh, what am I doing?" And then PJ or Bam Adebayo gets a good contest and it's over. But like I said, once you got that lead, you never let it go. You played great defense. But again, I would say you're not going to get a Sixers team at home in a closeout game to shoot 35 from the field in general.
Did you hear Butler? Did you hear what Butler said in the post-game interview?
Nah, I didn't listen to it. I was too busy crying.
Okay. Post-game interview, he said this. They asked him, they said, "What's it going to take for you guys to pull a W in Game 6? He says, "We need to stop worrying about relying on making shots. Whether the shots are falling or not, we need to focus our game on defense. If we play our defense, it doesn't matter if we make the shots or not. I promise you we win this game."
Yes.
That's what he said.
But you know what you also did this game? Again, you shot 40% from 3, but
We didn't. I mean, we didn't. We shot decent from 3. But the thing is that we
no,
killed
but you
you
know
in the
what you
paint.
did? You got 56 points in the paint again.
Yeah, we killed you in the paint.
And that's why I don't see you killing us in the paint in our home.
We killed you in the paint last game against you guys in the home. Game 4.
Not in the 2 wins.
Game 4, we killed you on the paint.
Go double check it again.
I'm gonna double check it again. We got most of our points in the paint. Game 4.
Let me drummer boy real quick. Robinson wasn't injured. He was a DMP because Spoelstra didn't like his defense. But I figured he would get minutes today just because they were shooting so bad. But then again, they shot good to start this game off. But they really beat us in the paint. Listen, wait. We were literally, and I said this all through the stream, I felt like we were rolling out the red carpet for you in the lane. Tyler, Vincent, Bam, Butler, PJ Tucker.
Listen,
Anybody wanted to go to the paint, they were giving it. The door was wide open.
Points in the paint. Game 4. Miami Heat 48. Philadelphia 76ers 34. We dominated you in points in the paint there too.
All right, game three.
No, game 3 we sucked all around. Game 3 we just sucked.
All right.
Period.
Well,
Wasn't not even a close game.
Yeah, because I remember. Well, you were right though, because game 4 that was Harden's 31 points, and it mainly came from 3.
Game 4 was freaking a 4-point game with 3 minutes left. It came down to it was a 4-point game with 3 minutes left. It was still a close game. No matter how bad we shot, we had it real close. We dominated y'all in other areas. We could not shoot the 3 ball. We knocked down a couple threes. We win that game. The series over now. But we didn't knock the 3 down. We got to go there. We got to knock them down. That's the hump we got to get over in Philly. It's not about getting points to the paint. Not about playing defense in Philly. It's about getting that 3 ball to fall in Philly. If that 3 ball falls, you're going to be in trouble on Thursday. And guess what? I'm going to be there on Thursday. I got my tickets already. I'm going again.
Good, because when you go, they suck. So,
I'm trying to break the hump. I got to get over that hump. Get my first win in person.
Listen, at the end of the day, coming out this game, it's so easy to be negative. The Sixers gave up with 10 seconds into the fourth quarter. So who knows how they hang their head? But I can, again, could I see a scenario where the Heat come in and beat us with how we played yet today? Yeah, why not? But I can also see the same scenario where the Sixers play more of their style. They shoot 48% from the field, 36% from 3. And then again, I'm not saying we blow you out, but maybe we squeak out a win. But I have no confidence at this point going into Miami and getting a dub at this point.
This is my thing about Miami and the Sixers. This is how I see it right now. The Sixers will win when they have a really good shooting game and a really good defensive game put on top of it. And they put the Heat in that stronghold where they can't get out. But if it's any kind of close game, the Heat outplay them on the hustle. They outplay them on the dirty stuff. They do everything they need to do to get a win. They want to win so bad. They're all about.
Yeah, you got more athletic players than us. You got more athletic players than us.
What I'm saying is that's how they play. So if it's even remotely close, I don't see the Sixers winning. Those games that you beat us, you dominated in a certain area and played good defense.
Well, look, all I can say is the Sixers don't normally. Again, we gotta play our brand of ball. I think Embiid got to get going early. We got to shoot threes, but I'm not gonna come in with the same confidence as I did. I thought we were gonna be able to continue things going. You guys really y'all did us in. Y'all did us in. There's no excuses.
I tried to tell you that last game.
I don't listen to you. But listen, let me just say this though. We live in the moment. If we win game 6, especially if we can get you by double digits, I'm
if it
back.
comes down to a game 7, I really, when it comes down to a single game, that's a 50-50 because when it comes down to that one game, all it takes is for one player to go ice cold at the wrong time. If not, you win. It's game. You don't want to go to game 7.
No, I know.
What you want to do.
But listen,
even with it being in Miami, I wouldn't even feel like any better. I think
you have to feel a little bit better because you just
no, because all it's gonna take is for Like Harden to do his little dribble step back and hit 6 threes like he did game 4. He can do that every other night. Like
That's
you
why.
can have a shooting night where you're unstoppable, and no matter what happens, you lose. Like there's games where that's why they want Duncan Robinson back in rotation, because there was plenty of games where Duncan Robinson goes out like game 1 versus the Hawks and goes like 9 for 10 from 3.
8 for 9, 8 for 9, 8 for 9.
8 for 9, whatever. But you can't beat a team when a player's doing that. That's their game.
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing.
And that's why my motto is the Sixers played an all-around horrible game. Hopefully they don't hold their heads too low.
Speaking of which, that was Danny Green game 3.
Yeah. Listen.
When Danny Green was doing that, I told right away there, waiting early in the game, I'm like, this game's over.
Yeah.
They're not winning.
But listen, all I'm saying, if the Sixers hold their head high, if they come out, if we can win a close or a double-digit game in Philly, I'm going to feel horrible going to Miami, but I'm going to have in my head just one bad shooting night, just one good shooting night. Anything can happen. You heard what KG said, but right now I'm going to have to soak in this. It was they gave up in the fourth quarter to stay. It was bad. I couldn't even keep a serious face on the stream.
The thing is that one thing about that game that really surprised me, that I really liked about the Heat, was the usual Heat go up big because they dominate a game because they're really good, obviously, and then they just start taking it easy and relaxing, and they let team come back and they blow a big lead, and they sometimes still win that game because it gets back and forth and it goes like shot for shot to the end of the game, but for the first time, whenever you guys would get on like a run and hit like a 3 and an and 1, it's like, oh, they're coming on a run. He would come down, splash a 3, get a bucket. They were
kept stopping us.
Every time they would get an answer. You guys get points, we scored on that. When you guys missed, we missed. It was okay that y'all missed, we missed. But when you guys scored, we came back and scored right after and answered to it, which we usually don't do. They really were on it from start to finish. It's the first time I've seen them play a complete game in a blowout.
Yeah, and that's why it was like. There was a time where we were just trailing by 14-8, 14-8, 14-8. And I was like, the way we're playing, only down, 8 and 14, that's good. But then we come out of half and we get another run on us. Then we knock down a 3 and we're only down 15. And then you go on a 7-0 run, actually an 18-4 run, and it was just a disaster. But I'm going to be getting off here soon. Listen, I know you're going to be at Game 6. It is what it is. But, yeah, there'll be a decent amount of Heat fans in the chat. Some of them keeping it real and some just act like make assholes, but it is what it is. I ain't mad. I talk trash too, and that's what you get in competition. But we'll see you Game 6. Have fun at the game. You should be buying my ticket since you're so confident you're gonna cash in that $1,500 or whatever that junk called for picking the Heat. You should be buying me my ticket so I could be at the game. But I'm broke right now. I'm going through some stuff. I just bet my house on the Sixers today, so now I got to move out. With that being said, I appreciate you calling me. I was trying to duck you, though, for real. I wasn't trying to have this conversation. But, I'm a man of my word. I take all the criticism on here. I mean, you're not going to say anything worse than John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith on YouTube. Like, this Philly's just a trash city. They get we get crazy people in here, talking about, some people say like, crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go. I'll text you then, and we'll talk.
All right. You should go to the game though, for real.
Let me see if I can gather some funds. I'll hit you though.
All right,
peace. With that being said, shout out to everybody in the building. Still got 272 in the chat. I had to talk to him. I talked to him when we beat him back-to-back games almost. Eagle Slayer said Brent Brown wanted Simmons over Jimmy. That's crazy. Philly might go to Game 6. Might have to. My brother's going. I might have to represent. Harden got $250 single bills at a local Miami ATM a few minutes ago. Lord, do a live stream with your bro from the game would be fire. Yeah, it would be. We're going to have to see if I can get some funds. I know just a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff just hit me at one time, but I think we might be able to make it work. Plus, the next game is on Thursday, so I would have to figure out by taking some time off on Friday. That's crazy. The Miami Heat are the most overlooked team in the NBA. They remind me of the Spurs. There you go. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all. It's 10:30. I got to get to bed. I got to wake up at 4 in the morning. I was tired from last night. Yeah, my brother's a Heat fan. That's why I've been communicating with him. Again, I grew up in a house where, we lived together. We were only 3 years different. So he liked the Heat. I like the Sixers. We always compared our teams. And although the Heat have won a lot more than the Sixers in our time alive, you know what I mean? I thought this was the year that I can, get up over him. And so we talk about it, you know what I mean? But I know all about the Heat because my brother's one of them guys who's always talking sports too. I'm surprised he doesn't talk sports, you know what I mean? But with that being said, I appreciate y'all. I still believe we can win Game 6. Free Melly, what's up with you? Harden and Joel need a big game next game. That's facts. Paul's a good call. Lace him up on Thursday night, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, what happens. We'll discuss after. But listen, shout out to y'all. I appreciate it. We'll be back for Game 6. Got to come out with the W. And then Game 7 shouldn't be on our mind. We got to worry about Game 6. I appreciate all y'all. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We are out. Where's my intro? Peace.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the Bird Gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, we showing up and we gon' fight. You see, we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we scream and fly, eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike.